And welcome back to another late night Pokemon card live stream. It's me, TCC, the guy hosting the stream. And tonight we have Pokemons. They're so gross. I don't even like them, even slightly, because they're so gross. But actually, I do kind of like them. So, Pokemons, if you never opened these were available at like Walmart and Target when Pokemon was like exploding in popularity. And I think that they are from the same company that makes the Garbage Pail Kids or whatever the name is. I never opened those actually, but I opened a few Pokemons back in the day. So did my neighbor friends because it was just kind of a funny idea, right? So, and it's interesting because I think they got away with selling these without getting in trouble because it is satire, right? So Pokemon cards are a satirical take on Pokemons, and these are on the channel now. You can open them just for fun, or you can gift them to people who you think deserve a Pokemon. They're very, very cheap. So that was part of the reason why I added them, is because they are a little bit just for fun, and they're just $2 a pack if you're interested in opening one. New member, Mr. Nate. What's up, Nate? That's a great name, Nate. What's up, Matt Schmader? Matt says, hey, mister, how's it going? Oh, we've got fresh slabs on the table. Let me go ahead and fix this. Let's see. Any better? I can't tell. Tonight, the first pack break will be a round of Phantom Forces. We're trying something very new. In this pack break, there's actually going to be two booster packs. So when you buy a spot, you're actually buying two cards at a time. Ooh, very fancy. And so this is the first time I'm trying that out. And it's sort of like for cards that are in the mid-tier of being expensive. So 2 packs at a time means that there should be 2 holographics, 2 reverse holos. Maybe if we're lucky, there's an EX or a full art. Okay, so that's something new we're trying. Now, these are Misty cards. They are shockingly expensive for some reason. Jason become a member as well. Thanks, Jason. Wow, you got the Based and Pokepilled membership. I need to have an exclusive emoji for the other 2 tiers. So here's Misty's Favor, and it's a very lovely card, and I've got 3 nines of them. So those are available. Here's a Mewtwo 5 for $50, which is very cheap in my opinion. We have a Houndour 8 with a little swirl by his head. Here's a Venusaur 3. Actually, no, don't buy this. I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to set that to the side, okay? Because that might be part of the new large. We haven't decided the new large, right? And what people are doing right now is they are in Discord deciding what the new large will be. So they get to choose. Here's Espeon. Here's a cool looking Evolution. Let me set that one to the side as well. That one's being set to the side for now, okay? He's not for sale. Don't try to buy him. Here's Dark Tyranitar. Ooh, so pretty. Another Dark Tyranitar. Another Misty. Look at this Misty. What's up, Isai? How's it going, man? Isai had a great night yesterday night. I think we could easily say he had the best night. We got some Dark Hypnos, a ton of Dark Hypnos, actually. Yeah, so there's a lot of cards on the table. Oh, oops, can you see that? Member for 10 months. Emily says, Sneakball Sports. I'm kind of out of sports, man. I need to order more sports, is the truth. Yeah, I need to order a few more sports. We got a Magikarp 8 here. Surprisingly expensive, $150 for an 8. And I couldn't even find any of the Psyducks for sale. Like, at least there was a Magikarp for sale. There wasn't even a Psyduck for sale. Here's a Kabutops 9 with a pretty swirl right next to his face. Pretty cool. All right. How nice. How expensive was that Espeon? Yeah, the Espeon should be put to the side as well. Probably going to be placed into TCC Market. All right. Hope you guys are having a nice weekday. What is it, Tuesday night going into Wednesday morning? I got to take the trash cans out, that means. So I'll have to do that after the live stream. The Espeon, So, who wants to talk about tonight's title? What did I write the title down as? The American Rescue Plan to Spy on Your PayPal Account in January. For those of you who don't know what it means, it's actually very relevant to us. Basically, if you make $600 that goes to your PayPal account or to any similar, sort of like Cash App or transaction app, if you made $600 and you didn't report it, The IRS is going to now spy on that, and then they're going to get you for tax evasion, okay? So be sure to pay your taxes. I don't want you guys to get in trouble, but also feel free to be very angry because I think that that's kind of ridiculous, you know? So it's like on the one hand, they're trying to help people, and then on the other hand, they're trying to get you in trouble for tax evasion on $600 of untaxed income. You know, it's very petty in my opinion, and it's very similar to the very unpopular thing they were trying to do earlier, where they wanted to spy everyone's bank account, all bank accounts, not just PayPal's, to see if you've received $600 that they can tax. You know, it has nothing to do with taxing the billionaires. It has nothing to do with stopping the big corporations. It really is just about taxing regular, middle class, lower class people who don't have a lot of money, but maybe you made 600 bucks online and they want to make sure that you're paying them their money so they can redistribute it, you know what I mean, or put it away for whatever weird thing they want to do. So it really upsets me. I was just reading about it recently, and that's why I thought I'd make a note of it. All right, Mister, do you have Crystal Guardian still? I wish I did. Time to wake and bake. That's right. Time to go to school. What the heck are Pokemons? Open one up. Now remember, there's a $7 order limit. You have to order at least $7 of cards in order to open something up. So Pokemon falls way beneath that, okay? So you might want to toss a Pokemon on with like a Chilling Rain booster. Did it pass? Oh, it passed a long time ago. This was part of the American Rescue Plan. So remember when everyone got their stimulus? See, some people just don't know about this. This is why we're talking about it. You remember when everyone was getting their stimmy checks and businesses were getting huge amounts of money in the form of loans from the government with no interest on the loan? Well, when that happened, they also passed a law that said they can now spy on your PayPal account and other similar accounts to see if you've made $600 that you didn't claim as taxable income. Again, I find it's like gross, you know, because there's a lot of people who are just college students, could be just a poor guy who managed to sell some stuff on eBay, and they want to get you if you made $600. It has nothing to do with taxing the billionaires like they all promised they were going to do. It's got nothing to do with that. They're trying to spend a lot of money, and they're wondering how we're going to fund the things we're trying to spend money on, and they're going to make you pay for it, even though they talk a mean game about, no, we're going to take care of you and the billionaires and blah, blah, blah. So that is going to come into effect in January. If you weren't aware of it, look it up, the American Rescue Plan. The USA needs a complete overhaul of the tax system. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know what we'd replace it with, but maybe it would also be pretty fairly complex. How's it going, Aviator? He says, am I late? Nope, we just started. Now, I'm going to jump over to our Discord server, to the TCC Market channel, and I'm going to see what people most upvoted, and that will become the large, okay? So whatever's most upvoted over here will be the new large. You guys actually got to have a say in it, which is fun, right? All right. So the Charizard got a 7. Skyla gets a 7. Does anything come close to that? Blastoise gets a 3. Oh, Gyarados gets a 5. Very nice. Yeah, you know, actually, the Dark Gyarados is very cool. Dark Gyarados is newly prominent because of celebrations, if you think about it. Okay. Some people wanted the Rocket Scyther PSA 10 first edition. That would be a really big large. Still looking. I noticed not a lot of people voted. There's Dark Dragonite 9. He got 4 upvotes. Excuse me. You know, it's funny. I bet some people didn't vote on the things that they would like to be able to buy. You know what I mean? Like, no, don't take it out of the large. Keep it there. Or don't put it into the large. Keep it there available for sale. All right, cool. So we have an idea of what you guys like the most. Oh, Skyla's got 8. And that's actually what I saw earlier. So Skyla is the new large. Now if I can just find it. Where is that Skyla? Mister, it's the $6.99 thing per transaction. It's not per transaction. That's not what I read. I read basically it said if you made $600 and you didn't report it as income, they're now going to be able to spy on your PayPal account, figure that out, and then penalize you for tax evasion on just $600. That's me and you. That's every normal guy who's ever sold a Charizard on eBay. Every single guy. And they're saying, how are we going to fund all of these handouts or whatever it is they're spending the money on? And they're saying, well, we'll just get all these regular people and make them pay for it. It's very crazy. And nobody's talking about it, and I wanted to make sure that we talked about it. So there's the Skyla. Now, Skyla is only 700. We really ought to add some more stuff. I think we'll have a box of Chilling Rain in there as well. So Skyla, a box of Chilling Rain. There ought to be one more thing. There ought to be one more thing. I like how you guys are all voting on it now. You guys are like, oh, we're live and he's picking? We better vote. Is that how elections go too? People are like, oh, shoot. I ran out of time. Let's see. I'm just checking one more time because we need a runner-up item. You know, there's a big pull and a little pull and a large. That's kind of how I'm doing it. A lot of people are voting for that Charizard. I think I actually will leave the Charizard in, though. I want him to be available for people to potentially snipe out of the TCC market. So there needs to be some fun stuff in the TCC market. I think he might be the only Charizard in there right now. Dragonite's pretty high up on that list. I think the other one will be the Dragonite. Yeah, the other thing is we just had a Charizard, right? We just did Charizard. So Charizard was the previous large. I'd like to have a break from him. At least one round should be a break. All right, so this Dragonite and this Skyla. And then a box of Chilling Rain, I think. Huh? Looks kind of nice, right? Misty, Skyla, Waifu. You want one of these Misties in here? Well, it's already kind of expensive. Let me get that Misty back here, though. She's a little cheaper, right? Let's see. We want the cheap Misty. Maybe not. I can't find her right away, so we'll just do a 9. Who cares? All right. So it'll be Misty, Skyla, and Dragonite. Those would be the 3. Cheap corner Misty? That's what I'm saying. Cheap corner Misty is where all the fun's had. All right, and... okay. All right. Setting up the large. Part of my duties as the host. I do a lot of stuff when we're not live. I'm like, all I'm doing is working. Now, once again, you will be able to buy directly onto the large. I do not recommend this because buying directly onto the large is a very fast way to lose $100. So unless you're like kind of rich or something, it's not for you, okay? I don't recommend it. Very fast way to lose $100. And you don't know what that feels like until it happens to you. And then you're like, oh, that's what it feels like to lose $100. It feels terrible, so I don't recommend it. We'll have a total of 14 spots. I might throw in one more thing as well. That's why I'm thinking. Okay, there might be like one more nice little thing. All right, and now we're going to run large sublists just like before. We should have another name for them. Large ticket, maybe. Yeah, I'll come up with another name later. Maybe we'll host a competition to come up with the best name, and if you win the competition, we give you free spots or something. I didn't draw that line very well. Oops. So like before, a large sublist will have 10 spots in it at $20 a spot, and there's actually 2 winners. So 2 people pull a hot card out. And there's an 11th spot. I may or may not give it away to somebody for free. Okay, so this may be in your round or it may not be. I guess you kind of hope it's not because you don't want to add any more spots when you're in the list, but it's just part of the risk and you understand that. I used to do that all the time back in the day when we had the small, the medium, and the large. That's what we called them back then. Really uncreative names. All right. Yeah, that's the large sublist. We have a large main list. All right. And so you can spend $20, get the hot pull in the sublist, and then get the hot pull in the main list because you get transferred over here and you run another round, right? So for $20, you can walk away with that Skyla. Are you likely to walk away with the Skyla? No, you're not likely to walk away with it. All right. And now we update the description. That was fun, guys. I liked doing that with you, and we started early so we could work on that. All right, so the large is PSA 10, XY, Breakthrough, Skyla. Any Skyla fans in here? Any waifu fans? Don't tell me there's no waifu fans. I don't believe it. That's pretty cool, man. So Skyla's pretty good. The Misty, you look it up. She's a pricey card. Yeah, people like the Misty card. And this Dragonite's really impressive. The Dragonite is from Expedition. It looks fantastic. It's reverse hollow, and it's just a solid vintage card from the year 2002. Also, don't forget, there is a box of Chilling Reign as well. So you got a booster box of Chilling Reign in there. One person will pull the whole box. Now, speaking of Chilling Reign is suddenly very cheap now. Chilling Reign is $5 a pack. That's as much as Battle Styles. So enjoy it while it lasts, because I don't actually believe it's going to last. And here's Evolving Skies. It got pretty cheap too. This is actually $6 a pack now. So these two have both fallen in price. My bet, the November reprint. I knew there was going to be a second wave reprint. So the reprints are here. Everything's cheaper now. And so now would be a great time to open up the things you never opened in those sets, because that's what I always talk about. You know, when Evolving Skies first came out, it was like $8 a pack, right? Now, $6 a pack. You can open up a lot more of these, and that's just true in general in the whole market, whether you buy from me for fun online or you're buying direct from somebody that you know. Is just true in general for all booster packs regarding Evolving Skies. So timing when you open up the pack seems to be kind of important. Maybe waiting for that second print wave is a good idea. On the other hand, some people are claiming that the second print wave doesn't have as good of a pull rate. Now, that's not something we can prove. I can tell you that it certainly feels that way for the Shining Fate set, right? Have you guys been opening a lot of Shining Fates? Did you notice you never pull the Charizard anymore? And you certainly never pull Suicune. By the way, let me show you that real fast. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, and I'm not doing a lot of reading of your comments, which is a lot of the fun. So I'll be reading your comments in a minute. Where'd I put it? Now, where did I put it? Give me a minute, guys. I thought I was going to find this nice and fast. All right. Where is it? Oh, I found it. All right, so I found the thing I want to show you. All right, here we are. So I wanted to show you guys that I recently picked these up. Some of you guys might feel like you should never buy modern, but I think modern cards right now are actually pretty well priced. Some of them, not all of them. You know, there's some really complicated ideas about timing the market, trying to buy at the right time. Ultimately, you know, look at that. That looks like it has, look at this card, man. PSA grading, I swear to God. Look at this card. Does that have silvering on it? It does. That's a PSA 10. Come on, PSA. You're not even trying at this point. Look at that silvering on that edge. You see it? You see the silvering right there? See, I wouldn't have escaped CGC. They would have given this a worse grade, but that's why people like PSA, I guess. I don't know. So that's just how it is. Well, anyways, you know, I was going to say that with the modern cards, you guys might have seen the prices coming down in the market. That's because tons of cards are coming back from PSA. Lots and lots of cards are coming back. You'll continue to see that pattern where a lot of cards that you thought were expensive will get cheaper. You just got to remember, the real price of the card is based on the number of those cards that were printed. So you got to stop thinking about how many 10s are there, and you got to start thinking about how many of that card are there. And it turns out there's a lot more of them than you realized, especially for the latest sets. But you know, I'm willing to buy into these myself because there is a point where they get so cheap that you're like, there's no way it gets much cheaper than this, just because you know how expensive it is to pull that card out of a booster pack too. You know, like it costs a lot to pull this. I'm seeing silvering at the top too. Wait a second, look at this. You tell me that got a 10? I don't know. And you got people that tell me, oh, you got to have a license to be allowed to grade. PSA sure doesn't, apparently. Look at that. There's a white dot on the edge right there, huh? Repacked. It's a repacked one? Probably not. No, probably just somebody who's not grading very harshly. But let me tell you, if you had graded that with me, I would have caught that, and that would not have gotten a 10. Maybe you would get a TCC 9.5. Yeah, but you know, that's just how it is with PSA. So whenever you buy a 10, that's part of the risk. People complain about CGC being too harsh, right? Well, guess what? CGC doesn't really do that. Doesn't really hand out willy-nilly 10s either, right? So when you go to buy a CGC 10, at least you know what you're getting. At least you know the card's actually pretty good. Apparently, PSA doesn't count silvering towards the grade in Shining Fate set. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. I get the philosophy of it. So the philosophy is that some cards have a print run that is specific to them, and therefore the grade is relative to the other cards in that set. And this is what allows them to take something like XY Evolutions and give Charizards with the print line in them a 10. I don't really agree with that. I feel like a 10 should just be a card with no print line, and if there are no 10 Charizards and Evolutions, then everyone is forced to collect 9s. You know what I mean? But they want to be able to hand out 10s, so they go, all right, well, we'll shift the rules over for the Evolution print run. And so I don't know. I mean, I'm open-minded to those kind of ideas. I'm not totally closed-minded. You know, people really like to have 10s. That's just how it is. You know, that's what your customer wants. But at the same time, it does annoy me when you get your 10, you're like, well, look, it's got print line right there. All right, so let's start opening some Pokies. We've been talking for a solid 23 minutes. I think that's enough time to talk. What's up, Saber Squad? Focus Scrub says, I'm a 10. I did an alt art last night, but of course it was the freaking Sandaconda. I want to see, you know what? I'm going to open up some Evolving Skies for myself right now. I want to see some great Evolving Skies opened. I think with the price where it's at, this is basically the ideal price. And I don't know if it gets a whole lot better than where it is right now. So I want to open some for myself. Because I never open cards for myself. But that's because I look at the prices and I go, that's just too high right now. So here's some Evolving Skies for me. Let's start the stream out that way. All right, I hope I pull the Umbreon and all you guys cry about it. Probably not. I'll probably get the Gordy box. Let's be honest, right? I'll probably get the Gordy box. If I do get the Gordy box, it's my present to you guys. If I get the Umbreon box, I'm going to laugh and run away with it. I'm going to say finders, keepers. I just saw the grading. Whoops. Info. What is with it? $25 a card in 6 months. You didn't even start. How 6 months? Well, 6 months is enough time, in my opinion, to get everything together. And in fact, it's looking now like grading's going to begin in late December. But I'm getting closer every day. We're getting closer and closer. The slabs are in production. And, well, some of the slabs are in production. Some of them have already been shipped. So a smaller portion of the slabs have already been shipped over to, or they're on their way. And then, you know, one bottleneck is the printer. Apparently, when you order an industrial printer, it's not just like on the shelf, like at Best Buy. They actually have to make it for you. And I did not know that. And so they told me like a week ago, it's going to take like 5 weeks to get the printer. So I was like, that's good. And then as for connecting the sonic welder to the air compressor, I was talking to the guys who made it for me, right, Sonitech, and they're saying, well, if you're having trouble with the compressor, maybe what we can do is build you a connection from your welder to your compressor, and you can buy it from us. So that's the last thing I got on that. Hey, we got a donation. I pulled an Umbreon VMAX alternative art from an ETB. Nice, man. You have a bottleneck. You're gonna have to share that bottleneck. Here's Trevonant. I was really excited. Good luck. Hope it's going to be cheaper later. Here's Hippodon. Here's some hollows. So let's get through this fast. I go through your stuff fast. I like to go through my stuff fast. Saber Squad became a member. Wow, we've been picking up lots of members. Welcome. Try out the bubble butt emoji. It's great. When you become a member, you get a Pokeball next to your name. A lot of people are becoming members, I think, because they're realizing they enjoy being here. There's always a lot of content. We're always live. And who knows, maybe in the future, we'll have days where it's members only chat because we got like over 300 members. The memberships over here have been popular. We could do members only chats and we could do members only giveaways too. I think we did one actually. We did a members only giveaway when we hit 30,000 subscribers. Another thing is that we just reached 31,000 subscribers thanks to you guys. I really appreciate that. All right, here we go. Cold. Yeah, the journey to 100,000 subscribers. Ooh, Copycat. You know it's a good box when you pick up Copycat. No, that's a terrible box. So that's no good. I could still come out on top. Hopefully, there is something better in here than just Copycat. But Copycat is garbage. I don't like that card at all. And usually you see Copycat getting pulled frequently. So I think of Copycat as the junk pull that they toss into certain boxes. So we're starting with the junk pull. Mister, why is the Japanese Lily Extra Day Battle Art more expensive than English? The Japanese Battle Art is kind of like a trophy card in a way. Like you could only get them if you were invited to an event by Pokemon. And then if you were invited to the event, you were given like a booster pack. And then there was a few cards you could pull from that booster pack, and one of those cards is the Lily. So you're really not guaranteed the Lily. So there were actually very few of them in existence, and it's one of the rarest. It might be the rarest Lily card. So there's certainly some interest in it. Steve. I think there's like 90 people watching it. I've received quite a few offers for it. Sleep. Do you have any Japanese 25th promo packs? I'm afraid I do not. I need to order those. Yeah, it's a cool looking card, and you'll be able to brag that you have the extra Battle Day Lily in your collection. Very low pop. I received a lot of very high offers, but I turned them all down because I think that ultimately somebody will make an offer that's very close to the asking price. All right, there we go. Some cards out there are truly rare, and I understand that, and I appreciate that. Some people don't understand that. Some people don't understand some cards are always going to be common. There's no way around it. They printed a lot of it. They printed a lot of many of these cards. That is one of those cards that will always be rare. Hey, that's not so bad at all. All right. Sylveon. Hey, that's a good box in my book. Look at that. Very solid. Here, let's sleeve it up. I got a Sylveon, and you didn't. Ooh. Let's give it a Mr. grade. We're looking at the back of it. I'm not seeing any cut marks, no white dots. The centering on the back looks pretty solid. The front, you can tell on this corner. See the two here. I love the zoom. Watch this zoom. You can tell the two sides are actually very similar to each other, almost mirror-like, which means the centering there is pretty good. Funny enough, you can't see this corner. Isn't that interesting? But when you flip it around, you can see the back side of that corner. and it's pretty squares too, or as well. So this, unless there is a blemish on the surface, would end up getting a TCC 10 is what it would get, because it looks like a 10. But that's part of the game. You gotta do a brush over of the entire surface to see if there's any, because what I've learned over time is that you can have a print line in these full arts. Excuse me. You can also see, you know how it's got like this etching, right? The etching could actually be messed up when it was printed. It didn't finish the total etching. I also learned about the technology for the etching not too long ago. You know how it's actually done, right, guys? So a layer of ink is put down, and then another layer of ink is immediately put on top of that, and it's very fast dry. It's very quickly drying ink, although that might not be true, but I think it's true. Ooh, is this so like right here? Let's see what this is. So you see that? So that almost looks like a blemish, doesn't it? So the question then becomes, should that be a 9 or not? You know, how strict? Maybe that's a 9.5 for surface, and a 10 for centering, and a 10 for edges. You know what I mean? So maybe it still passes as a 10, but it's got no chance at a perfect 10, or it got no chance at a pristine 10, right? So ideas like that are really important. And but yeah, so you've got basically you've got these printers that can print 3D images because they print multiple layers very quickly, and that's what creates the etching. And the etching, the ability to etch cards has been around for a long time. We've seen it in the Star Wars cards. Very cool, right? Very fascinating to me. I'll go. I'm going to put this up here for now, and we're going to keep opening this. This is my booster box. This is kind of silly of me. I really shouldn't be doing this because I'm spending stream time, which creates a longer line for you guys. It's kind of silly. So here's a Lotad. I ordered a whole box. Nice, man. Well, I expect tonight to be a little bit busy with these prices because these are some good prices. I like these prices. They remind me of the past. Especially the Chilling Reign is a very solid set with Galarian Moltres in it and many other very good Pokemon cards like Golden Snorlax is in that set. So the idea that that set is only costing $5 a pack reminds me of like back in the day when a new set would come out and it wasn't that expensive to open. You know what I mean? So I'm liking these prices a lot. And if they would just come down a little bit more, they would actually be just like before the big explosion in prices. So they definitely printed a lot of this stuff. Drowsy. Yeah, I might have to open a case of this and see if I can get an Umbreon or something. Melodic. Here's an Espeon VMAX. Take a quick look at it. It's pretty nice. Oops. Was the large done last night? Yes. Mr. Isai won big. He took a booster box and the Charizard. Isai Rivera. Stop spying on my mom. Mom! Tell the United States government not to spy on your PayPal account. United States government will be spying on all of your PayPal accounts by January. And it's from a rule from the American, what did I call it again? It's a rule from the American Rescue Plan. That was back when everyone was getting their stimmy checks. And it is a way to tax little people who do not have a lot of money. It is not there to tax rich people at all. $600 of profit on PayPal. That's like virtually anyone who has traded cards ever. Will they spy on me? I'm from Canada. You know what? There probably are American spies in Canada. I wouldn't be surprised by that. I'm not surprised by anything. All right, here goes. There's probably Canadian spies here in America, too. I bet you all countries engage in spying on each other because that's just part of the game, right? I'm little and have no money, says Tom. Tom, no! All right, let me scroll on back. So where are we? Okay, so this is for today. I could see last night. I could see last night because I always transfer some money to my wife at the end of the stream. Once the stream is over, my wife gets all the money I made. Taylor Cox says, "Hi, this is Taylor Cox. I can't believe I won the Snorlax. That's my first ever graded card. Wow, awesome, man." He says, "I want one spot on the new large and 2 Japanese vintage commons." All right, you got it, Mr. Taylor. Taylor, I am jealous of your last name. What does it actually mean? You know, because obviously I'm just referencing it in a sexual innuendo kind of way, but it must refer to something, right? Where does it originate and what does it mean? Can I see the back of the Machamp real quick? Well, it's a 4, so it's going to be a little torn up. It's actually not that bad at all. A little wear on the side, but you know, it's a 4. Very presentable. So if you just wanted a $39 presentable vintage card, there you go. Okay, so one new spot on the large and 2 Japanese vintage commons. Let's grab those. Win. Oh, look, a Mankey. So cute. And 2. Lieutenant Surge's Rattata. So cute. Dude. One spot on the large. 2 Japanese finished commons. Yeah, commons. And live shipping for my bag in the Snorlax slab. All right, very good. Let's go find his bag real fast, everyone. Yeah, congratulations to Taylor. Morgs became a member. Wow, we're getting so many members tonight. That's like 4 or 5 new members already. That's great. Memberships are only $2. They're not like a big income for me. I mean, I could sell like 1 PSA card and, you know, make way more money than a membership. But I think the memberships are very cool because it's like you're part of this little group, right? Now you got a little goal to get that Pokeball up to a Master Ball and beyond. He's in Springfield. I forgot about that part. I remember that now. You want some Pokemons? Well, don't worry. I'm sure some people may or may have not ordered a Pokemon pack to go along with their order because the Pokemons are very cheap. They're like $2 a piece. All right, here we go. So I'm sure some people ordered them, but right now this is a pre-order that we're going through. And I have to make a label. I kind of wish I had like a special platform just for my laptop. And that platform was like designed so that I didn't have to reach so far over to reach it. All right, and print. All right, and in order not to miss this, because I have occasionally forgotten to add I'll write Snorlax down there. So how's everyone doing tonight? I can see we are up to our 200 viewer count, which is pretty typical for us. Mister, do you think the time slot you choose to go live hurts the growth of your channel? I think so, sure. I think if I started at 7 p.m. to 12 a.m., that would probably be the ideal time slot, right? So I don't think any of you guys would be surprised by that. But, you know, there's also some fun doing it late at night. We get a lot of international viewers. You know, your wife's asleep, so she can't see how much money you're spending on the Pokemon cards. It's kind of like a bar, too, you know? Like, there's not as many children, or a pub. If you're international, you probably call it a pub. So, you know, I think there's more adults, and we get to talk about fun adult things over here. So yeah, you know, technically in theory, I think the absolute best time would be between 7 and 12 a.m., but I've always done the late night stream. And there's reasons for that. One of the main reasons is, let's say I hosted my stream at 7 p.m. and then ended at 12 a.m. That's the exact time my wife has off from her job. So, you know, I just wouldn't see her at all, which is pretty bad. We did start an hour early over here, though, so, you know, maybe we'll try to do that more often where we start at 11 p.m., you know, so you guys can say hello to me in the last hour before you got to go to bed. But yeah, you know, my wife, she gets off work and I want to spend time with her. If all I did was work for you guys and sleep and I didn't see her because she works, right? She works a 9 to 5. If I didn't see her, I wouldn't be happy, you know, and then the stream just wouldn't happen because I wouldn't be happy. Having a sip there. You're 11. All right, you're old enough. We don't ID anyway, so it doesn't matter. That was for Mr. Taylor. And now we have Derek Ortega. What's up, dude? I have a bag. This plus my store credit for 10 packs of 7 Deadly Sins. If I pull any wanted poster cards, they are very desirable, as well as boobies. And can I keep those? Sounds good. Boobies. Whoa. I just about dropped the scissor on my feet there in a bad way. The sharp point pointing down. Mister, do you have a senior discount? I am 70. You know, maybe if you had some way of verifying that, actually. I don't know. That's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, did you order 10? Yeah, you ordered 10. That's 10 packs of 7 Deadly Sins. And why don't we toss a little extra in there? Here is the promo, Mr. Derek. I got to give him the promo because his name is Derek and my real name is Derek. So we're a part of the Derek Brotherhood, right? That's how it works. Military discount. We got a lot of military members on this server, so I'd be giving everyone a discount. Yeah. I think you guys like Pokemon cards, or maybe you enjoy a little bit of some of the political conversations we have in the Discord, because I tend to lean a little bit more to the right than to the left, right? Sneep. What do we got? Sneep. Lots of Sneeps. I just paid for my first slab away for that Misty 8. Nice, man. So are you saying you need the Misty 8 to be put to the side? Is that what you're saying? All right, so we've got... All right, we're checking for boobies. We got Breaking the Spell. Okay, pack number 2. Get out there. Here's Diane Cheerful. She's very cheerful. Oh, Merlin joining the party. This has to be one of the sexier cards in the set. I don't know who the Merlin character is because I never watched this. But they definitely drew her as one of the sexier characters. It's very obvious. Okay. I enjoy the Pokemon way more than the political. How much does Hollow Bleed affect the grade of older vintage cards? Hollow Bleed is a good thing in my book. So if you were to grade a card with TCC grading and it had Hollow Bleed, it may get a Hollow Bleed in the title, and then it would not affect at all, you know, whether or not you get a 10. So I view it as a positive thing for the card. Makes the card look better. All right, what do we got here? We've got Hendrickson. No full arts. That's a tough round. So Derek Ortega, not even one full art was found in there. I apologize, man. You did get the Merlin card. But shoot, if I was opening 10 packs of this, I would hope for the full art. Here's how the breakdown for a box of 7 Deadly Sins works. There's 20 packs in a box, and a box can have either 1 full art or 2 full arts in it. So, you know, it varies. And you can open up 10 cold packs in a box, and the hot pull is in the remaining 10 packs. All right, and you do get the promo card, SD band. What's the new pack going to be for the pack break? Yes, so it's this one right here, XY Phantom Forces. It's 2 at a time. So we're doing 2 packs of XY Phantom Forces. So when you buy a spot for $12, you get 2 cards to be opened, and they'll be opened sequentially. You'll see what I mean by that, but basically it just means I'll take 2 off the top. So I'll open these both up, pile them on top of each other, and then I'll take 2 at a time for you. It's a new idea I have for doing pack breaks on cards that are a little more expensive, but not quite really expensive, right? I don't really want to do pack breaks on booster packs where it's only $6 a spot because it just takes up too much time in the stream. So that's for Derek Ortega. The Japanese stamp set is worth it. Look at this Giovanni's Machamp. He's got a girl on each side. Man, it's because he hits the gym, guys. Something to learn from that. Now we have Mr. Williams Young, and he says, 5 Evolving Skies. First time buying. I will need a new bag. I love your channel. What's up, man? Mr. William. That's 4 and 5. He ordered this at 724. So this is a pre-order for him, and I hope he's watching. Mr. William. This man about to snipe something good. I got something good out of my box. I got that Sylveon. I'm pretty happy with that. If that Sylveon grades 10, it will be just enough to cover the cost of that box. All right. Hollows. Lotad. Scroll of the Flying Dragon. Here's a Litlio's. Ordering Evolving Skies from you is now cheaper than LGS's. Well, and there's probably a reason for that. The LGS's all stocked up on it when it was too expensive and they can't afford the lower price. So they may be trying to liquidate. Oh, those were all cold, man. Oof. Here, let me get him a bonus. What happened to those other cards I had? Didn't I have a bunch of them? What'd I do with them? Oh, yeah, here, I put them up here. Here you go, William. You can have one of mine from earlier, okay? So that's one of mine. All right, we're looking for William. Oh, he said this is his first time, so let me get a fresh bag. So, William, I gave you my Umbreon that I opened earlier. How's your day going, everyone? William Xiong. Sally Mister in the EU, they restock and keep the old prices. Sure. Well, my price fluctuates with the market. When the packs get expensive, my packs are expensive. When they get cheap, mine are cheap. So I've always, anytime I sell a pack, I get a little bit of a cut, and I just, whatever the market does, I do. Like a wave, you know what I mean? All right. Next up, we got Kyle Sexton. He says, hiya, mister. One box of Chilling Rain. Oh, Mr. Kyle. So this is for Kyle Sexton, the man who loves sex so much he had to put in his last name. There we go. Kyle Sexton says, I got a bag. I hope you got a bag. You're going to have a fat bag in a minute. Do you want to keep all your hollows? Good. He says, of course. All right. Do you still have Shining Legends? I do, yes, but they're not in the menu because they are a special item, so they have to be available that night. We have some special items in the menu tonight. XY Evolutions, and what was the other one? Fates Collide. Fates Collide at a very good price, actually. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but yes, Fates Collide is there. Did I do this right? Yeah, he said Chilly Rain. He said donate hollows. Oh, okay. Did you see PSA 10 Metal Charizard is already at 4,700? I'll be honest, I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I saw the Metal Charizard. It's going to be a memorable card, in my opinion. Not now. There's no nostalgia for it today. People are just hyped because it's cool, and they'll probably overpay for it. Like, the price will probably come down. But it is a cool card. It has the title of being Pokemon's first official metal card, and so I think that's pretty neat. But here's what I also think. I also think it's way overpriced right now. Just like these Chilling Rain and Evolving Skies, they just came out, and I think they're a little overpriced. You will see people who will come back to the market later, and they're going to sell at a loss, or there's just going to be much more available, and so everyone's going to be competing in price to get theirs sold. So be careful with that. Here's Blaziken. There's going to be a lot of FOMO for that card. There we go. We've got Malamar. But I didn't like the special delivery Pikachu. I thought it was kind of a dumb, goofy card. I'm like, it's just like any Pikachu card. I don't feel the same way about this metal card. I feel like the Charizard metal card's actually quite impressive. And it's going to be one of those cards that you're like, remember when they released their metal cards? Hopefully they do a lot more too, right? So I don't want them to stop at this, celebrations box. You know, hopefully they print more and more metal cards, and that'll be part of what drives the price down. Oh, nice, man. Look at this. He got the Psychic Ultra Rare Energy card. Wow, that's awesome. Really clean looking card, too. But yeah, you know, so they're going to make more and more of those metal cards because of the success of this metal card. And so you can expect to see a lot more in the near future. And that's why I'm saying the price will come down. This card that they're releasing right now is definitely going to be the most hyped card in a while, in my opinion. Whirlipede, he's so cute. And another thing is I'm worried about how much of it they're going to print. You know, collectibles have always been known for being like limited edition, right? You buy a card, they print a limited amount of it. Well, Pokemon's definition of limited edition is the limit is how much they can sell. You know what I mean? So they're going to, I suspect there's going to be a lot of them printed. If any of us could know right now how many of them will be printed, you could dive in and know if you're getting a good deal or not. Because there's already Charizards out there, highly collectible Charizards, where the population's pretty small. And you could just go and pick one of those up and quietly add it to your collection rather than spending not hundreds, tens of thousands of dollars on this metal Charizard. You know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. I think that there's people who have a lot of money buying these cards, and they buy it for fun. That's one of the things I've really come to understand. There's some rich people out there. They don't really care as much. They do it for fun. It doesn't have to be all about getting the best price. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing for the market that that's true. Here's Farfetch'd. Here's Haunter. It's going to lose value over time if it's not stored properly. Yeah, interesting concept. It's not cardboard. It's actually metal. So maybe it will have different properties than cardboard and go bad over time. Stain? Who knows? If you touch it, obviously it's going to go bad. Your oil will get on it, just like a coin. You decided to keep the crimped Mew. Yeah, it's a nice card, man. It's a cool card. Avery! Oh, no, man. Kyle Sexton, this might not be the box, man. Can you do me a favor? I'm about to leave my PC for a bit. Can you tell Mister that I ordered a whole box? You got it, Tammy. Tammy ordered a whole box in the end, so she will get one whole box when it's her turn. Here's Feel. Blarg. Oof. Here's Celebi. Hard to get a snipe in these, you know? Where are the Spanks? I know, where are the Spankies? Mohammed here, I made 2 orders back to back, so just a heads up to not miss any orders in between. Now, I can do that. I can combine them if you're combining your orders into a whole booster box. If it's not for combining into a whole booster box, I typically cannot combine them. It goes against the rules because I have to go in order, okay? Ooh, look at this Metagross, man. Man, that's a cool card. Okay, 2 hollows. Zarud. Tornadus. What a nice dude. And Agatha. Oh, right. Agatha's in this set. I like this song a lot. What's this called again? Chrono Trigger? Man, that's a good one. All right, that was for our friend Kyle Sexton. Sex a lot, sex a ton. And he pulls Tornadus Metagross, Avery, Metagross again, and Psychic Energy. You also got 5 V cards. So it's definitely a full box, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of pulls in here. I would say these are your best pulls right here. Metagross and Psychic Energy. Avery, I don't know. I don't know what to think of Avery. All right. Scott Stewart, one puke and one in the pack break. Oh, I got you. Okay. Wasn't sure if I was reading that right. So, here's the Pukemons. And Mr. Scott Stewart is opening them for the first time. He also wants in the pack break. All right, there we go. Scott Stewart. Sneep. All right, here they are, Pukemons. Gotta gross them out. Looks like we've got... Is there a name for the Pukemon? Is his name Emodium? Oh, okay, I think his name's Emodium. This Pukemon can stop diarrhea of the nastiest Pukemon. PU. This Pokemon has the most toxic smell. Get this guy some deodorant. Alka-Seltza. Fizzerate. Vomita? I can't say it. Vomitidile. This reptile Pokemon eats his enemy and throws it up in chunks. And then... Is this a game? What? I don't even understand here. It looks like it's evolving. All right. Did you open my order? I was taking a shower. Probably not. I don't think I have. All right. So that was for Scott Stewart, and you do keep all of the cards. It's basically better than MetaZoo. It's going to the moon. Here we go, Scott. It's MetaZoo. Next up, we got Tammy Lowe. She says, let's go. 20 Evolving Skies. I don't want the hollows. Why? Thank you, Tammy. So Tammy has now also ordered a box of Evolving Skies. Miss Tammy. All right. Good. Tammy sent 2 payments. You got it, Tammy. We got 1 whole box for Tammy. Move the first chunk to the side here. Doesn't that look nice, Tammy? What if I could just click my fingers and then we just had all the cards in them? Did you open King Li Xiang's? Not yet. Not yet. A lot of people asking if I've opened their order, which makes me think that they order and then they walk away. Sleep. Tammy, I hope you get a Ray. Tammy, I hope you get Umbreon. That's the one I want. And Tammy, if you get a card that I want, I've got a hyper rare Sylveon for trade. But I don't know how much you want a Sylveon. Also, I don't know what I want. I'm actually interested in that alternative art Duraludon. I like that card. I think a lot of people don't like it. I'm a fan. I like the Rayquaza VMAX too, the big Rayquaza. I'm thinking maybe I open a whole case of these trying to pull that. So here's Drampa. Here's Flaffy. Oh, we've got Gyarados. Gyarados always has his mouth open. Okay, we got Lumbre. Scrafty. So you're a fan of tall building with eyes. Oh, Tammy! Rayquaza VMAX was right there, Tammy. What a nice box. All right. Beautiful. Let's see what else is in the box, huh, Tammy? Great pull. We love those Rayquaza VMAXs. I don't know what's better, the Rayquaza VMAX or the Umbreon. They're both very cool. All right, we've got Hoppip. He's just hopping along. Cutie Fly. Here's Braviary. Oh! Tammy! Tammy, now you get all the prizes. What the heck? Tammy has had some tough luck in the past, but it seems to be changing for her today. So you just have to have pokey faith. Wow, that was a hot box, Tammy. That's crazy. All right. Tammy. Okay, there's funny part is there's still time for her to get another pull. I don't know if she will. Here's Lucky Ice Pop. Here's Duraludon. Tammy killing it over here. Okay, there we go. Duraludon. Here's Hydreigon. All right. That's the first half of your box. It was very hot. So I don't know how hot the second half of your box could possibly be. Dude. 18 more, Tammy. Sleep. Tammy's probably going over there. She's probably like, yes, yes. It's all, and it's crazy, Tammy, because they're actually cheaper this time too. Isn't that wild? It's like a double whammy. It's like a double Tammy. Cheaper and with better pulls. Sleep. All right. Boop. So, second half of the box, we have Stoutland. TCC greater, stricter than PSA. It will be slightly stricter. My goal is not to be a lot more strict, though. My goal is if you get a 10 at TCC grading and you wanted to convert it over to a PSA 10, you could, okay? So that's my goal. And if you got a 9 at TCC grading, it's not going to cross-grade into a PSA 10. It won't. So that is my goal. There's Ray Ray. Oh, my Lord. She picks up Noivern Full Art as well. Tammy! It's too many Pokemons! Here's Gorgeist. That's right. I've been resealing all the good cards into this box just for Tammy. What if she gets another Full Art, guys? Here's an Umbreon. Umbreon's nothing to sneeze at. We're going to have some Poke-Communism on this box. Psyduck. Articuno, Moon and Sun Badge. And Drowsy. All right. I actually believe you might do that. You'd think I would reseal packs to give people better pulls? That's like on another level, man. I'm not that smart. I don't know how you'd work that out financially. It sounds like a losing position to take. All right, Tammy, you ready for the review? So, Umbreon, Rayquaza, Duraludon are pretty cool. Dracozolt's kind of stinky. Gyarados. You end up with Rayquaza, Espeon, Noivern. Definitely way hotter than the box I opened. You know what's crazy, Tammy, is I almost reached for this box to open up. I think that your Rayquaza is a little thin on the right, though, if you take a close look. So I think that Rayquaza will end up with the 9, unfortunately. However, this Espeon's definitely closer. It is a little thicker on the right than the left, but actually not that much. So this is within the range of a 10. And Noivern, of course, is the best-looking one, because why not? Why wouldn't Noivern be the best-looking card? He's the card that people are not necessarily chasing. All right, congratulations, Tammy. Real happy for you on that. Sweet. Now we have Isai Rivera. Here for more snipes, I'd like 10 Chilling Rain, 10 Evo Skies, 5 custom boosters, and live shipping. All right. So you're going to get my Duraludon VMAX from earlier. And 5 live, huh? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. That's 5 spots, 5 packs. And dude, oh, you're doing pretty good because you just picked up something called 3 large. Now, what that really means is $120 worth of large spots. $120 means that you're immediately placed into the large list. So you're on the list. Okay, so actually you did very good there, Isai. You ordered $100 worth of live customs. You're getting 120 plus all these pulls that you made. So there you are on the main list, and you get tossed in the sub list as well. All right, there you go. So maybe the sub list will hand you another spot as possible, because you're in there. You got a 1 in 5 odds. All right, cool. Bro, Isai said earlier that he wants to buy in the large again. Isai keeps getting away with it. He's winning the large. I'm calling it now. Now he wants 10 chilling and 10 evolving skies. So let's grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And I'm going to try and grab some of these chili rains from over here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know how long the Chilling Rain prices will last, because it's such a cool set, right? Like, I could understand Battle Styles costing this little, because Battle Styles is not as great of a set, but Chilling Rain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 and 10. You got it. Let's see what's in here. What's up, bro? Love the vid, says Andre. Thanks, Andre. Sneep. Yep, tons of sneeps going on. The little booster pack tops are flying. Maybe if I had like a little vacuum above me that could like suck them up. That doesn't sound right. But for all we know, it would take the cards too. All right, Isai, you ready? So we got Brawly. 10 hot ones, they said. How much luck does Isai have? Galarian Articuno Alternative Art, one of the top 5 cards out of Chilling Rain. Wow, what is tonight, man? Tonight's the night, apparently. Jesus. I don't think it's allowed, Isai. What the? No more cards for him. He's going to snipe all the good ones. Holy. Jesus. It's funny because some nights go by and there's just not that many hot pulls. And tonight it's just like, here's Rayquaza, here's Sylveon, here's Galarian Articuno. You know what I mean? It's just handing them out like candy. Oh no, another double art box. Well, he's on to his Evolving Skies now, so he did 10 and 10, so we don't know what's going to be in here. Here's Nuzleaf, but he's already doing well. Okay, there's a Glaceon full art. That's solid. Here's Flapple. He's such a little Flapple. Here's Hypno. There it goes. And Noivern. All right. So the Galarian Articuno and Glaceon are both very solid hits. The Galarian Articuno is actually one of the chase cards out of Chilling Rain. He has once again done very, very well. He ordered live shipping with that. All right, here we are. Now, Isai, you actually have to live ship your M&Ms still. You got those M&Ms, remember? Oh, I had to put more M&Ms in the live customs. All right, so you would have a bag with an eye. Let's grab that G box. We might create an I box, I'm thinking. Dang, mister, $5 a pack for Chilling Rain. For tonight, yes. I don't know if it can remain that low for a long time. We'll have to find out. Mister, do you still do bulk box? I don't see it on the menu. No, but I sell bulk boxes instead, okay? So you can buy a bulk ETB where you just get a big chunk of bulk cards sent to you, or you can buy a junk box, and that's where you get a whole bunch of things that aren't always Pokemon cards. All right, let me get you some live shipping, Isai. I couldn't find if he had another bag. Did he have another bag? George Smith? Should be right here, right? Maybe I'm going crazy. I just went through the iBox, though. He wasn't in there. Let me try this box over here. He didn't say he had a bag, so I was thinking maybe he already had his bag shipped. New bag. All right. And print. How long until the pack break? The pack break will occur when all the spots sell. Right now, there is one spot sold. All right. I think you shipped me yesterday with the Charizard. Oh, snap. All right. Ever since we stopped doing free shipping, ever since we stopped doing that, people have really gotten into shipping their stuff like all the time. They ship really fast. I actually do more shipping now. It's kind of ironic. Tyler Jones says pack break, Pokemon, and one chili pain. I have a bag. I almost said chili brain. All right, here's a chilling rain. Pokemon, and he wants into the pack break. So this is for Tyler Jones. Thank you so much, Tyler. You ready? What do we got? We've got Multi-Nice. The nicest Pokemon always comes out smelling like a rose. Wow. So nice, too nice, and multi-nice. What? Botulism. This Pokemon makes others lose their lunch with its rancid contents. Huey. When this Pokemon calls, Huey looks out as gross juice coats everything around. And obsessed. This Pokemon can't take his eyes off mindless cartoons. Wow, sounds like the creators of Pokemon were not a fan of Pokemon. Oh my god. All right, and we've got Cubfu. So that's for Tyler Jones. Don't forget, if you want, you can always order for me to hand a Pokemon pack off to your best friend. Or I can even slice them for you, because I know somebody in here will inevitably tell me to slice them. Because you guys have a slicing obsession. Any waifus in Pokemon? I mean, I thought the toilet was pretty hot. I'd like to have a relationship with that. He says, I have a bag. So we're looking for Tyler Jones's bag now. Here it is. All right. Boop. I'm a toilet sexual. Now we have Mr. Thad, one NBA select. You got it. All right. Sneep. We have Victor Oladipo. Oladipo? Would you like the Aladdin news or the Aladdin news? Here's Isaac Okoro. Rookie. DeJounte Murray for the Spurs? I don't think I've ever heard of that one. The Spurs? Paul George for the Clippers. All right. How nice. Very good, Mr. Thad. Holy moly, just saw my box. The hits are huge. You did pretty good, huh? I wish you were here, Tammy. You know what I should have done, Tammy? I should have asked you if you were here, and if you weren't, I would have been happy to just set the box off to the side. I should have just done that. Then we could have opened it when you arrived. All right, now we've got Trent McCauley. I'll take 5 Pokemons. You got it, Trent? He says, I have a bag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. You already had all of those. No! May have been SP card. I don't know. Try to sell them to the people in the live stream and get another box. Be like, hey, I'll trade you my Espeon, get me another box. And they'll be like, okay. Because it's just that easy. Not really. Here's Barfosaur, a prehistoric Pokemon who barfs all the time. Okay. Melanda, this Pokemon can stop the vomiting of other Pokemons. Bacterion, Faulo, Definition? What? I don't understand that double card. There's like a double card here. It's like for evolving or something. I think some of these are actually scratch and sniff. I don't know which ones. All right. So this is still for Trent McCauley. Trent, we've got Festerly, PU. What is this? Kabutox has a toxic bottom that crushes and paralyzes everything it sits on. That's the best one so far. Nasty. This Pokemon has a diaper, and Hitmongroin turns into Hitmonbutt. That's definitely a take on Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. Oh my lord. Next pack. Hitmonbutt. This Pokemon knows how to kick butt. Repugnodon. Oops. So these are like evolution. Oh, look. You got like 3 of them here. Whoa. Okay. Very interesting. Vileplume. No, Vilefume. This Pokemon's smelly cheese-like fumes make others faint. Cheese-like, huh? Oh my lord. I'm loving it. Yo, that was Blastoise. Whoop. Okay, we've got Obsessed Alka-Seltza. This Pokemon can't take his eyes off mindless cartoons. Gross Meowth. Poisonous kitty litter. That I can attest to. Kitties make some pretty stinky kitty litter. This is pretty interesting so far. And whoop. Now this one is Scratch and Sniff, isn't it? Scratch and Sniff. Look, it has a different texture to it. The card does. I don't want to scratch it. Let me go ahead and put a sleeve on it. Oh, frick. All right. So Kabutox and Polygag both get a sleeve. You got Togepi, constantly pees. Gastricate. Oh my god. Drool. What is this? I would take a whole box just for the Ray Ray. All right. Very nice. So that was for Trent McCauley. He says he's got a bag. Now, when you order Pokemons, you keep all the cards in the Pokemons. And, you know, if you ever want to grade one as a joke, I will eventually, whenever I'm grading, I will accept Pokemons for grading. Pokemons. I like the chicken butt one. So, Mr. Trent, you've got a bag. I think you're up top, actually, is where I saw you last. Trying to reach you here. Oh. I don't know if anyone's collecting Pokemons. It's very weird. Very, very weird. All right, let's put them amongst these cards here since they all have the same square corners. All right. Oof. So now we have Jared Sentovic. Can I get 3 Roaring Skies? That ain't right. Give me a second. Oh no, what have I done? I wrote it down as Roaring Skies, and it is not Roaring Skies. My initial plan today was to run Roaring Skies, but then I changed my mind to, it's called, these ones right here, Fates Collide. I'm so sorry. I'm updating the description right now. Yeah, Roaring Skies would cost quite a bit more. I apologize. That was my original plan, was to do Roaring Skies, and I changed my mind and I said, let's do Fates Collide because I think it's kind of cheaper. So that was for Jared Sentovic. Jared, would you like for me to give you store credit or refund you? Or I can even open up the Fates Collide if you're still interested. I apologize. It wasn't Roaring Skies. You guys should all refresh your browsers at this point because you probably still have the old one. The price seemed low, so I didn't say anything. That was okay. Yeah, I'm a doofus. It's supposed to be Fates Collide tonight. I ordered 2 Roaring Skies, mister. Anyone who ordered those Roaring Skies will have a refund, or you'll have store credit, or you can open up Fates Collide if you prefer Fates Collide. Jared says he'll try the Fates Collide. All right, good luck. I apologize. Roaring Skies would actually be much more expensive. My original plan was to do Roaring Skies, and I changed my mind, but I forgot to change the name, so it's my fault. But I don't have any open boxes of Roaring Skies at the moment, and I'm not ready to sell them. I can offer you, you haven't spent your money, so the good news is you still have all your money. All right, you ready? So here's Riolu, Snivy, and a wonderful Mandibuzz. 3 cold packs. I tell you what, man, since it was a mistake and it was the wrong set that you were expecting, I'm going to toss in a bonus pack just for this order, but for the other orders, I can't do that, okay? So we'll do this one time, though. So this is supposed to sell for $11. And it is. It's still cold, though. All right, 4 cold ones. That means whoever opens them up next is probably going to have a bit of a better chance at a hot pull. All right. Jared Sentovic with the J. Mr. Jared, here it is. Oh, Jared, you got that red Gyarados yesterday. He's a really cool pull, isn't he? It's a great pull. Shiny Gyarados from Breakpoint. We'll do Roaring Skies soon enough, but not tonight. Matthew Hayes. Hey, mister, can I get in the XY pack break? I think you can. I think we could do that for Mr. Matthew Hayes. What about some Champions Path? You won't see Champions Path over here. It is a terrible set. I don't recommend buying it or opening it. The cards in that set really just do not go for enough money. I mean, I can offer it just to sell it to you guys to make money off of selling you packs, but I kind of like to offer you guys good sets, you know what I mean? It's the same reason Burning Shadows isn't on the list. Now, next up, we got Stephen Kinney. He says, slab away for the Japanese Rocket Scyther. You got it. Now, the question is, where did I put that Rocket Scyther? I don't remember. Should I put Japanese vintage cards into card savers? I would. All right, it's all yours, Stefan, and I can see you paid $5 over. So we're going to take $5 off of that price. Stefan, is this your first slab away? I'm guessing it is. Let me jump over to slab away. So it's still November. Stephen Kinney. And it is for Scyther. 425. I noticed we're in November. We're heading toward December. So how far back was September? September was like 3 months ago, right? So some people, I don't even think some people have made one payment on, not everybody, a lot of people have. But some people are clearly in the range where it's looking like they're not going to do that thing where you got to pay half the slab off within 6 months. I don't know how to treat it. It's an interesting thing. I'll probably go case by case, and I'll probably be like, oh, don't worry about it for some guys. And then other guys will be like, you still want this? You want me to cancel it? Because I got to get some cards sold, Can't be holding on to one of my nice cards forever. Ooh. All right, grab this. Very good. Who's next? After Stephen Kinney, we have Brian Dominziak. Mister, let me have one pack break. All right. Good question. Probably at least 200 for the Ray Ray alt. Brian Dominziak. I sent the wrong amount for my first order, so a second for what I owed. Thank you very much. He also wants a Roaring Skies. So, Mr. Brian Dominziak, you might have just heard that Roaring Skies was a mistake. It's actually Fates Collide. What would you like me to do with your $11? I can refund it. I can do store credit. I can even open up a pack of Fates Collide for you. Content. What? Mr. Brian, what would you like? He says, I'm fine with Fates. Sounds good. Let's do it. All right, Brian. Zygarde, and non-hollow Snorlax. He's kind of cool. So that is a cold pack. Dude. I feel bad because I didn't realize I had made that mistake with the name and people are actually buying it. I guess I would too if it was that cheap. It's a pretty cheap price. I wonder if PSA will go back to normal. Yes, I think it will. I do actually think there will be a point where PSA will start to return to normal. Let me explain. So we're all grading cards like crazy these days, right? Well, a lot of the cards we're grading include vintage cards. And one day, the number of vintage cards remaining to grade will start to dry up. That's because there's a finite number of vintage cards. So eventually, I don't know how long it'll take, but eventually, PSA won't have that many vintage cards left to grade. They'll all already have been graded. And then PSA will mostly just have to focus on the latest set. So I think that inevitably, the price of grading has to come down at PSA. And that's why I'm not grading anything these days. I'm just letting them sit around. I might grade with another company, though. I'd love to grade with my own company. I'm worried what people would think of that. Just Scare It. He says, I'd like to do the pack break. I have a bag. You got it. Just Scare It. They're going through 40,000 cards a week. That's correct. It's a lot. But yeah, eventually there won't be that many cards left to grade. Just the latest printed ones, right? So all these cards like Giovanni's Machamp, he was printed a long time ago. There's a finite number of him out there. One day he'll be all graded up, and then PSA won't have anything left to work on. Just like whatever the latest Pokemon card set is, that's what they'll work on. All right, next up we've got Mr. Kung Lee Xiang, and he says, 2 Evolving Skies. My YouTube name is AliexBBX. All right, let's get you your 2 Evolving Skies. I don't think you should grade your own cards. Yeah, it is an ethical problem that I'm running into, and I don't know what to do about it. I just might not be allowed to... Yeah, I don't know. It's really annoying. Because I really like to grade my own cards, you know what I mean? All right, we've got Glaceon VMAX. PSA has 63 million cards graded. If I can't speak. If even they graded those at $5 a card, that'd be 300 million. They don't need to bring back bulk. There's Glaceon. And here's Dino. I think they will, though. I think PSA they'll make their service as cheap as they can in a competitive way. because they do risk being replaced by another company, in my opinion. They risk that. It doesn't seem like they're going to risk it, but the longer they go with their unusually high price, the longer they miss out on large portions of cards they could have graded. And I just think 150 is just too high. I really think it's too high. I mean, it would suggest that every card would need to sell over $150 just to pay your fee back on the grading. It's a bad time to be grading, in my opinion. But there's other companies, and I think one of the fears is that you might realize another company does a really good job and that you don't need PSA. So that's their risk if they keep their price this high. Edgardo Luciano, hey mister, one pack break. The price is off because I'd sent $5 extra for the last night's pack break. Sounds good, Mr. Edgar. All right, that's for Edgar Luciano. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jack Sutton, 50 off my box of Blue Sky Stream and 1 Celebration Snipe. You got it. Give me a second. So Jack wants 50 off his Blue Sky box. So Jack in the J. Here it is. So you go from 210 to what? 160.75. There you go. 1 Celebration Snipe. Where did I put my celebrations? Here they are. I'm not sure how this works, but if a card is in the 10K range, yeah, you can learn all about that on PSA's website. Here we are. All right, what do we got? Hey, not bad. Jack Sutton, that was a snipe. Dude, very nice. I really like Rocket Zapdos. I'm surprised to learn that Rocket Zapdos is not one of the more popular cards from Challenge, but it's like, I always liked it. I thought it was really cool. It was like one of the very earliest cards I ever bought on this channel was I ran out and I said, I got to get myself Rocket Zapdos again. All right, where do we leave Jack Sutton? You must be in a JA box over here. Yes, found you. What a lovely Zapdos. Why don't we get a little shuffle going on here? We have freshly priced slabs on the table tonight. Be sure to call it out if you buy it so other people don't also buy it. All right. Deontay Denley, 1 NBA select. 2 vintage. 2 Japanese vintage. Okay, we got 1. Oh, nice. Amistar. And 2. Ugh. Zubat. All right. 2 battle styles. You got it. No one snipe Lily. Sneeps. Is Pokemon a good investment? I don't know. That's a good question. It is a vintage set from the year 2000. I think it's definitely a fun Pokemon parody. It always was. So it may have a little bit of value. I don't see it going to the moon, but I think it's definitely a fun gag pack. So like you could buy it for a friend and be like, here's a Pokemon. And be like, you stink. All right, good luck to Deontay. But actually, maybe there's somebody out there who's grading them. I don't know. I suppose you could put together a master collection of Pokemon, and you'd be like the only guy with a master collection of Pokemon. We've got rookie Tyrell Terry. Okay, here we are. Mr. Snorlax V bought the card. Thank you. All right, card number 2. Wow, that one looks like it has a little white there. Here's LaMarcus Aldridge. Pokemons to the moon. Yeah, they're just sort of like a gag booster pack. They're a parody of Pokemon, and they've always been that way. And I actually do remember them as a kid. And CJ Ellaby, rookie. Very good. That's for Deontay Denley. What's up, man? Welcome back. Where did I place your bag? Let's see if Deontay's over here. I feel like he'd be over here. Daniel Sandhughes over here. Darwin, Dustin, you are over here. So funny I checked here first because I genuinely couldn't remember, but I said, that sounds like a D overflow bag. All right, found you nice and fast. All right, next up, we got our good friend, Andrew Plummer. Can I please get a spot in the Phantom Forces pack break? Do you guys like this, by the way? Do you like the fact that we have this interesting pack break format? Because what we're doing is it's for 2 boosters at the same time. We could do something a little more extravagant. We could make it like 4 boosters at a time, and that would greatly increase your odds of maybe pulling like, I suppose a full art, hopefully a full art. Why aren't you VMAX Snorlax? Yes, I got 2 spots. Yes, because hopefully it'll generate interest in the box break. Oh, yeah, absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got 7. Joey Barton. 2 live customs for Joey Barton. Here you go, Joey Barton. Win. Totodile. And 2. Victini. Oof. Oof. Mr. Joey with the J. You're going to be up here. Joey Barton. Let me grab your bag. Wait, do you need a new bag? I need a new bag. Okay, new bag for him. He also wants a Shiny Star V. You missed. If you shipped me, then I need a new bag. You will need to let me know about that tonight, says Joey Barton. Well, I didn't see a bag for you over there. Sneep. Joey Barton, a lot of people just aren't getting the email that they've been shipped. Doot. Reggie Lecky. That's a pretty cold round, man. Yeah, I apologize. That is a cold round. So, we'll go ahead and sleeve this up for you. Doot. Victini is a modern Pokemon they ever produce, and I'm over it. You should do like a cheap slab booster box with one nice slab in there. Cheap slab booster box. Joey Barton. I mean, that's already kind of what the live custom boosters are. A mix of cheap and expensive slabs. So, I mean, if you want the buy-in price to be much higher in the live custom boosters, I could recreate that. What you're suggesting. Danny Knuth, he says, good evening, mister. Good evening, mister. Can I please get a booster box of Chilling Rain? I need a new bag. A booster box! I'll take 1 booster box. Sleep. Hey, mister, do you still have the Heracross? I don't know. I think I do. Was there a Heracross in there? I don't remember. What Heracross? Oh, you're talking about the PSA 9 Heracross. He would have been removed from the table. So he is kind of lost now. I don't know where he is anymore. I think there's another Heracross on the table, though. So I think there's another one, and it's $125 because it's a PSA 8. Here's Zapdos. Caca! So if you're talking about the PSA 8 one, yes, he's still around. Mr. Danny Knuth, you want to donate your hollows or you want to keep all these hollows? Here's rude. He's very rude. Ricky says, can I see the Heracross? Well, I'm taking care of Mr. Danny Knuth here. And if I stopped opening packs every time somebody requested to see the slabs, people would request to see the slabs the whole time. They'd be like, let me see this one. Let me see that one. I'll donate them. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So here's Galarian Articuno. Caca! In the Chilling Rain packs, we're looking for Golden Snorlax and Galarian Moltres. And there's a lot of other cards in this set that are pretty nice. Celebi! All right, the first half of the box is not very exciting. So we're hoping for a nice pull in the second half of the box, the second inning. All right, here we go. Snip. 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 And snip. All right, lots of sneeps. Very nice. Tons of sneeps, in fact. All right, so now we've got Shadow Rider Calyrex. That's right, the Calyrex cards are in here. I forgot about that. Some fancy Calyrex cards in this set, guys. Here's Sir Fetched. Why don't you think people would, but into people bought into a box break? Melanie! Ah! That's Boobany. That's a hit. All right, so you got, oh, and another Psychic Energy. So Melanie's Psychic Energy, we've seen Psychic Energy twice. That's really strange. All right, but the Melanie is a good pull. So hopefully we get one more solid full art out of here. Let's see, there's a chance. Frostlass. Clara. Oh, right, Clara's in here, guys. This is definitely a waifu set if you think about it. All right, here's Sandaconda. Battle Styles kind of is too. There's a lot of waifus in Battle Styles. I think Claire is definitely one of the cuter waifus in the Pokemon card sets that I've seen. Here's Volcanion. She reminds me just of like an E-Girl or something like that, right? All right, what do we got? We've got Crushing Gloves, Sobble, and Slurpuff. In fact, you did have a third full art in the box, but it was just Volcanion. So he's not real exhilarating. So overall, it's just an okay box, but you did pick up Melanie. So Melanie's one solid pull. Kind of like what I got. I got the Sylveon Hyper Rare, and that was one solid pull in my box, which is good because some boxes have no solid pulls. So there's your Volcanion and your Melanie. You end up with 5 V cards. Ah, very interesting. That's for Danny Knuth. Danny, thank you so much for the donation of the hollows. It really keeps it much easier to manage these bags. Derek Johnson, Derek Withrow. Someone sell me a Melody. I didn't see you over there, so maybe you're up here. He says, I need a new bag. Oh, I'm sorry, Denny. I didn't see that part. Let me get a new bag. All right. These are some big openings. Whole boxes, huh? What does Calyrex have stick figure legs? I don't know. Somebody designed them that way. Ask them. We have Isai Rivera. I'll have 15 Roaring Skies and 5 Evo Skies. All right, so Mr. Isai Rivera, obviously I did not have Roaring Skies. It was supposed to be Fates Collide. Okay, so it's supposed to be Fates Collide. I wrote the wrong name down and I fixed it. I don't actually have any Roaring Skies. I've only got some sealed boxes and those are put away right now. So what can I do for you? Let me get the 5 Evo Skies because we do have those. 2, 3, 4, and 5. But you also ordered the 15 Roaring Skies, and let me just see what that adds up to real fast. So you're owed $165. All right, so that's for Isai. I can open up the Fates Collide if you prefer, or you can choose another set that you would like to open instead. Mister, I'll take the cards. So you're saying you'll take the other set. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many were there? 15? Move these away. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we need 10 more. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Can you just confirm that you're okay with me opening up Fates Collide? Just make sure I understood, because you said I'll take the cards, but that can be interpreted other ways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're ready to go. Just give me one more confirmation, Isai, that you're okay with me opening up Fates Collide. Say, yeah, I'd like some Fates Collide. Let me go ahead and open up these Evo Skies while I wait for that. Isai, he might be on a delay. He says, I'll take the Fates Collide. Perfect. Okay. So we're good to go, and I'm excited to see what kind of pulls you get out of there. Sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5. Yes, Fates Collide is a fantastic set. It comes with the golden Alakazam, Lugia Umbreon. And then there is, I don't know if there's a Lugia break card in Fates Collide, but I think there is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fates Collide has the Lugia break, which is the best break card. But not just that, it does have a full art Umbreon in it, which is nuts looking. It's really cool. The whole card is like very dark looking. And it has like Mega Alakazam, which is pretty mind-blowing to look at too. Really great cards in Fates Collide. And so cheap too. Fates Collide is one of the cheaper XY sets. Really surprising. Like you'll notice Steam Siege was also $11. All right, so nothing crazy out of Evo Skies this time. Let's see what happens over here. Uh-oh, you guys getting lag? Sleep. Some people are getting lag. I think these lag spikes are probably like YouTube sending an update over. The lag is bad. So we're just taking a minute. Lagging real bad. Mega pixelated. You can't see the scissors. Worst quality I've ever seen on your stream today. Probably need to reset the phone. Bad, says Uncle John. James Geyer says it's good, better now. Yeah, you know, apparently YouTube sends out updates, and if you're in the middle of streaming, it affects your update. I mean, I'm sorry, if you get the update while you're streaming, it affects your stream quality. So here it goes. Isai, he's going deep. So we're going to pick up. Oh, nice, man. It doesn't look like much, but this is a big hit. This Mew sells for around $200 as a 10. So he is a hit. People just go wild for him for some reason. Oh, Umbreon EX right away. Excellent. Already you're doing very well. Hollow Mew and Umbreon EX. Here's a little Diglett. You got the biggest Diglett now. Actually, the Team Rocket Diglett is technically the biggest Diglett. Thought about making a Diglett title tonight. Here's White Kyurem. Runiclus. Vullaby. Here's Whismer again. Special Energy. Hey, I'm special. Here's Chaos Tower and Glaceon. I like this Chaos Tower because the whole card is holographic, so I think it just looks really cool. Now here's the Glaceon EX. Glaceon's got a little smile on his face. You see that? Look. What's he so happy about? Here's Coughing. You got the reverse Hollow Mew. You can grade them together now. You can grade them sequentially. And Genesect. All right. Pull a lot of EX cards. No full arts, though. Another Mew. He just got 3 Mews. Here's Bent Spoon. And finally, one more EX. It is the Altaria EX. So no full arts, but you were killing it with these EXs. You pulled a lot of good EXs, and you pulled 3 Hollow Mews, which is really wild because there's a lot of hollows in this set, but you're just pulling the best one over and over again. Crazy. All right, so you got all these hollows. Now, I actually recommend holding on to these hollows, not donating them, because these hollows come from an older time period. They're harder to obtain today in pack fresh condition. You might even consider grading some. Maybe this is Lucario, who knows? Okay, but like these hollows over here, they're junk. There's a bazillion of them. They're going to print way more Evolving Skies than they ever printed of any of the XY era sets. That's the truth. What is this? All 3 of these are gradable, right? So those are totally gradable. Altaria, Genesect, Glaceon, Chaos Tower. Chaos Tower's okay. Look at that, man. Look at this pull rate he got, guys. Crazy. I wish that was the pull rate we were finding in those XY Phantom Forces packs. So that's for Isari once again. Now, I think you ordered live shipping. Let me grab your bag. This definitely takes you over the weight limit on that label, so there'll probably be an upcharge. There we go. Thank you so much, Isai. Man, you get some really good luck on this channel, kind of like Darcy. Adam Moondorf says 2 celebrations. Well, it is time to open up a fresh Celebrations ETB. I was kind of missing Celebrations. I was like, man, I want to see more Celebrations. I think people went really deep on it, and they're like, I need a break. Do I need to send more money for shipping? Nah, you're okay. You should be okay. But yeah, sorry, you haven't had a bad round in a while. You've just been getting good rounds. Really lucky. All right, we actually need these. All right, where am I keeping these? All right. Now, how many did he order? He ordered 2. some fresh energy cards. We got to have those for what we do. It's a Greninja that I'm always giving away. Constantly giving those away to people who have had bad luck. And some more of these deck sleeves. We tend to use deck sleeves on cards that I suspect you probably won't grade. Maybe the card doesn't look right, or maybe it's just not rare enough. And since you aren't going to grade them, you don't really need to see the back of the card, do you? And the regular penny sleeves are reserved for cards that maybe you will grade. All right. Speaking of which, we could open some more of those as well. All right. Adam Moondorf. We are finally moving on to Mr. Adam Moondorf. I almost called you Madam Moondorf. All right. Adam Oh! What is this stream tonight? Automatic Charizard. That's what he pulls. Holy moly. Automatic Charizard. Woo! That's for Adam. Adam, you owe me a Pokemon. I don't know where I was going with that. Somewhere. Nice, man. Jesus. Easy Pokemons. Now, but that's why I feel like the Celebrations Charizard is not going to be like the Evolutions Charizard. So the Evolutions Charizard, yeah, he pulls a lot too, but he almost never grades 10, right? So he's got a lower population. His final population might float around 600. The Celebrations Charizard, he'll blast up to like 2,000 in no time. Next up, we got Joey Barton, who says 1 for the large custom. You got it, Joey Barton. Joey's jumping in. Why haven't you jumped in? All right, cool. Brandon Driver, 2 evolution, 1 blue sky stream. You got it. 2 evolutions. Haha. Ratata. Ratatata. You got Seal. All right, 1 Seal. Coughing? Oh, no. Mr. Brandon, those were 2 cold packs, unfortunately. Seal and Coughing. Now, you also have your Blue Sky stream. Maybe this 1 pack will be the hit. You have like a 1 in 30 odds, right? You do have a Regidrago. All right, no luck. I apologize, Mr. Brandon Driver. So Brandon with the B, right? That was not the hottest round. Now we've got Mr. Muhammad Sayami. What's up, man? He wants 4 Eevee Heroes. You got it. Anything for you, mister. Oh, we did get another box of Eevee Heroes in. So now we have more Eevee Heroes in stock, which is a good thing. I'm not going to run out tonight. All right, you've got a cold pack. A Raytheon. Okay, Raytheon. That's a cold pack and a cold pack. So that is for Mr. Muhammad Sayami. You're becoming kind of a regular, man. All right. What do I have to do to buy packs from you and have you open them? Yeah, we do live openings All you need to do is jump over to the description of the live stream. You'll see my prices and you pay with PayPal. Use goods and services and leave me a message so I know what you ordered. Brian Dominziak. Hey, mister, I sent the wrong amount. Thank you, Brian. You mentioned that in the stream. Arturo says, can I get a TCC card graders? I need some pokey protection. You sure can, Arturo Perez. So let me go find your bag because I think you actually have a bag. Now, whenever you do ship out, you could remind me that you have it, but I'm going to write it on the front of your bag. 1CG. So that's pretty hard for me to miss. All right. Now we have Phil Vasquez. 7 Chilling Reigns. Broconomist. Broconomist! If I could just merge my two channels together and call myself Broconomist, it'd be so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think I'd go with Broconomist. I'd probably go with Dr. Economist or something lame like that. Are card savers better than top loaders? They're virtually the same. Okay, so if you want to support me, you can order some. I do think they are better in one aspect. The TCC card graders have no logo on that top lip, which means you can write all kinds of notes up there. Whereas card savers, they have that horrible little logo that's etched into the plastic, so you can't really write over it, or else it's unreadable. There's a word for that. It's I can't remember that word. Rune Rajas, illegible. I can't remember. Uneligible. Not illiterate. Legible. It's not legible. Maybe illegible. There you go. I was on the right track. I almost had it down. So this is for Phil Vasquez. He's got Flaffy. Here's Calorex. Woo! Look at that icy steel. What would you call that? Lance? I suppose it's a lance. And Venipede. Ooh. Mr. Phil, tonight, that is a little bit of a cold round. Luckily, the packs are cheaper, though, you know, so it doesn't sting as much. Icy cold for Phil. For Vil. Keep trying to say Vil. My Little Pony? We've got My Little Ponies, but you don't need them because you got Calorex. He's the biggest brony. Joey Barton, he says, one large custom. The large custom last night was so much fun. I feel like it really showed people what it was all about. Joey Barton, okay, so you're going to take another spot then. You're 7 and 8. People realized how cool it was. He wants a live custom. Okay. Oh, there you go. Snipe, man. That is the snipe. It's so fun to be the guy who snipes the live customs, right? Oh, one case of CGC. That's funny. Not CGC. Did I say CGC? One case of card graders. So you've got a case of card graders, which I can ship to you. Alternatively, I can give you $60 of store credit if you prefer that, okay? So that is an option, Joey Barton, if you prefer that. I better write Joey Barton on this at the moment while he decides. I got 400 last night, so let me think. What, 400 card graders? All right, while he's thinking about that, he also needs 2 Blue Sky Streams. And 2 EV Heroes. That's a lot of stuff, man. What's the large this time? Last night was crazy. We have a new large. Grab it real fast. The new large is for PSA 10 XY Full Art Skyla. This is a hot pull from the Breakpoint set. And yeah, so she's the main pull. You also have Dragonite 8 holographic and Misty's Favor 9. So this is what people voted on. You also have a box of Chilling Reign, a total of 4 pulls. All right. Snip. Here's Eldegoss. Smoke my Rona. Doop. And Victini. Here's a fun fact. Did you know Volcarona is actually based off of Mothman? That's true. Pretty interesting. All right, Joey. Joey with the J. I actually like Volcarona a lot, but there's so many Pokemon to choose from, it's hard to choose one Pokemon, or 6. It's the MetaZoo Pokemon, that's right. They ought to make a fancy alternative art for Volcarona. I think they could do a great job. Jose Aquila says 5 Chili Rains. You got it, man. 5 Chili Rains coming at you. Hello, mister. Just woke up. How does the pack break work tonight? Tonight, we're starting out with a pack break of Phantom Forces, and then we're moving on to Gym Challenge right afterwards. What people have been opening up, though, is the Chilling Rain, because right now we're opening Chilling Rain at $5 a pack, and people like that. All right, we've got Cast Form. Here's Lycanroc. Here's Zarude. Deerling. And Lycanroc Slowpoke. I'm sorry, Jose Achilles. Those were cold. Too many cold ones tonight, too. We had some hot ones just a second ago. Damn, you got a fat bag, Jose Achilles. Full of hollows, it looks like. All right, next up, we've got John Corbin. He would like the Charizard to be placed into Slab Away. Here it is. John Corbin. Thank you so much, John. All right, so this is the back of the slab. Back of the sleeve, I mean. All right, so John Corbin reserves this. Let me go update the TCC Market channel. We're going to get rid of this guy. We can get rid of the Dragonite. We can get rid of the Skyla. Skyla's gone now. Anything else we need to get rid of? Oh, right. The Japanese Scyther is gone. All right, so he needs to be removed. Now, let's go ahead and add this to John Corbin in Slab Away. Let's see if John's done this before. It doesn't look like. So John Corbin is new. John Corbin. And it is Charizard. And it looks like you might have sent an extra 25 already. Is that right? Yes, he did. So 40 minus 25 is what? 15, I think. All right, very good, John Corbin. Updating that Slab Away channel is a lot of work. Next up, we got Raymond Still. He wants 5 of the 7 deadly sins. All right. Have I given up on Sekiro? What's up, Trent? A little bit. It's not that I don't feel like I couldn't beat it. I was sitting too much and injuring my back from playing games. That's what I think was going on. So I would sit there and I would add 2 to 3 more hours to the total amount of sitting I was doing each day. And then I would come and I'd stream over here, and I got a back injury that same day. And I said, all right, I got to just focus on one thing for now until I feel like I've got a feeling on what's going wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can injure your back from oversitting. Otherwise, I'd be over there. I would. But, you know, to be honest, I'm not like super passionate about Sekiro. I don't like the fact that Sekiro has no invasions. It's not as exciting. I'm also not a big weeb or anything, so like the whole running around as a ninja doesn't appeal to me. You know what I like about Dark Souls is it's medieval stuff, right? So you can run around with any weapon you want. Oh, nice. What's this? So this is for Raymond Still, and he's got a full art, Arthur Confident. But yeah, I'm not into the whole weeb aesthetic that much, so that part's kind of lost on me, and that's kind of a large part of the game. So I was playing it, and I was realizing I was like, now I remember why I never finished this the first time is because it's not that exciting for me. But more importantly, I felt that I couldn't finish it because I can't afford to sit for. I calculated it. I sat for like 12 hours that day. That just can't be. We can't be doing that. So, and I've been reducing sitting in other parts of my life too. Nowadays, I stand or I lay down. I don't sit. I sent payment through PayPal for 24 ETB bulk break. When I try to send you a message on PayPal, it says I cannot send you a message. The order is under Archie Yabut. All right. Sounds good, Archie. You'll want to try sending me a message again if you place an order again in the future because I've never heard of that issue before. But yeah, so Archie is buying a ETB. Okay. So Raymond Still, he says, I do have a bag. Let's go find it, Raymond. I was talking about how a part of me wishes I'd never split into two YouTube channels. How I wish I'd ran everything from the TheCardconomist channel and just ran all the Pokemon cards from over there so that I could just seamlessly jump between games and cards on the same channel. But I didn't realize at the time that this channel would become so big. So this was just an experiment for fun for me for a while. What I should have done when it was obvious that people were really enjoying it, what I should have done is I should have jumped back over to the TheCardconomist. That's what I should have done. Now I've got a big audience over here, and the two channels are truly split from each other. It's pretty bad. Next up, we have Mr. Muhammad Sayami again. He says, I would like to have that Misty PSA 8 for Slab Away. Really? Let me go find it. It kind of makes me sad because I worked so hard on the TheCardconomist channel to get it to where it is. And now I'm just kind of watching it sit there and, it's got people are unsubscribing at a pretty slow rate. It's not like it's losing a lot of subs all of a sudden, but people have no reason to be subscribed to it anymore. So, yeah, it disappoints me, actually. Oh, here's that Heracross. Yeah, it makes me pretty sad, actually. I wish I had some way to work on it. And what I'm trying to say is I realize I don't need two channels. One channel is enough for both gaming and Pokemon cards. Where are the favorites? We won, says Alex. Yes, but at what cost, Alex? That channel over there was massive. It was already at 130,000 subscribers, So it's sad. This account used to be a pack opening channel, but I stopped working on it years ago, says Antrizi. All right, so Mohammed, let me go ahead and create a spot for you in the Slab Away channel. All right, here we are. Okay, we're going to say Misty. All right, you're good to go. Now I just write your name down here. Just hop back over now anyway. It's a free 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, but they're not active. And I don't think I could convince everyone over here to come over there. Not only that, but everyone over here are sort of, they've got like memberships and everything that they've been working on for a full year. I've thought about it. We're the redheaded stepchildren. We've won. Joshua Artiega has a big order. He says, can I please put $163 to finish my Slab Away? All right. Joshua Artiega is finishing off his Slab Away. Let's see where it's at. Oh, for that Articuno, huh? Wow, that was an expensive card. All right, that finishes it off. Congratulations to Josh. Put a 1 next to your name. Let me go find it now. I don't even remember what it was, to be honest. My friend subscribed to this channel when I showed him your long form videos. He's not into Pokemon as much. Oh, you mean like when I sit down and have talks? I'd like to make more of those. It's you know, I just don't have time to always sit down and talk like that. But I could. Wouldn't be that hard. I have a lot of thoughts and feelings. Tammy Lowe's in here. All right, you're not in this box. You must be in the other box. Buy a bunch of views and subs for a month and your channel will grow again from algorithm. No, I don't mess with anything like that. That's a bad idea. When you try to buy subs or you try to buy views, what you're going to end up with is getting blacklisted. Here it is. Oh, nice. You bought a very fancy Team Rocket Returns Articuno. Yeah, I don't mess with anything like that. That scares the crap out of me. I don't even feel like it's necessary because I've been successful on YouTube on my other channel, and I know what makes you grow. Hard work makes you grow. There it is. Rocket Returns Articuno 8. Ooh. Oh, I already wrote your name down. So this goes here now. And let's see what else is in his order. $6 live shipping for both my slabs and cards to go to... And $25 for the Dark Gyarados 10. Oh, there you go. I was wondering when someone was going to snab that, because that card's a real gem. I'm surprised it didn't get snabbed earlier. I thought it would get snabbed on the first day. But I'm a little biased. You know, I'm a huge fan of the Rocket cards, obviously. So, in my eyes, the Rocket cards are just a little better. That's why I got so many of them. That's why I had the Rocket Articuno. Now, believe it or not, the reason that Gyarados was for sale is because I had 3 of them. That's how much I like that card. And so now he's a card that you can get from Celebrations. And I was thinking, better put him for sale now that Celebrations is a thing. So here it is, Dark Gyarados 10. Ooh. All right. This is going to Joshua Artiega. Joshua, it says I paid $250 for this back when I first, back when I first obtained it. Isn't that crazy? Pokemon cards do go up in price. Really, everything's going up in price. You hear all the time about, oh, crypto's hitting a new high. And it's like, you know what else is hitting a new high? The stock market, because there's so much money out there and they're just about to print more of it. Whether they're going to use it well or not, they're going to print more of it. You know, it's not like the government had cash sitting around to pay for the infrastructure bill. They're going to print money to pay for the infrastructure bill. All right. So, Joshua, we're going to update your slab away. It's going to say Gyarados. And 8 honey. All right, good luck with that. Now, you would also like live shipping. Woohoo! More money for the USA. You're actually a little bit right. A little bit. If I was living around the world and I was sitting on US dollar reserve currency, I'd be like, uh-oh. I think those guys are printing more of that stuff. Actually, I don't know if you guys watch my Discord announcements, but I posted today that Roblox, you know, the video game Roblox, they have stocks. And their stock rose by 40% in one day after they reported good earnings. 40%. So, like, I don't know if you guys heard about the guy who put $28,000. He put $28,000 into Squid Game coin, right? And then the rug pull happened. He lost all $28,000. If he had just put that into if he had just put that into the Roblox stock, it would almost have doubled by the end of today. And you don't hear as many people talking about it. I don't know why. Maybe crypto's the thing to talk about, and people don't like to talk about the stock market as much. But I mean, it's Roblox. Roblox stock. It's not like some obscure starter company that nobody'd ever heard of. I think Roblox is as memeable as anything else. And it rose by 40% today. Here we go. Joshua Artiega. Turn that music back on. That's crazy. You know, if you heard something like Bitcoin rose 40% today, everyone would be talking about it nonstop. But Roblox does it, nobody says anything. All right, so let's see. I'm going to write down 2 slabs here because he mentioned he had 2 of them. And I'll set this to the side. So let's see. Now we've got Travis Phillip. He says, or Philp, he says, 2-pack break, please, mister. You got it. Travis. Algorithmic trading. Well, yeah. I'm sure there's some of that always going on out there. Let's see what we got, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So don't buy any more of these because they're sold out. I'm sure somebody's bought the last spot. So James Gower says 3 celebrations. You got it, James. Pack break is ready? Almost. Wait, it's 10 cards a pack, right? Let me just make sure it's 10. Yeah. James Gower, 3 celebrations. 1 for me, new bag. The other 2, I'll let you know. All right, so this will be James. Oh, he says, Mr. Pack Battle Time. Jack Sutton on the left. Me in the middle. Focus Scrub on the right. I'm having trouble remembering that. Is this Jack Sutton? All right, so Jack Sutton. Jack Sutton's pack is cold. All right, and then what was the other one? Focus Scrub. I think is that OSM? I can't remember. Okay, so OSM on the right. Pack Battle. Here comes Team Rocket. So he's got a Here Comes Team Rocket. You got to beat Here Comes Team Rocket. I'm going to guess you're going to have like a flying Pikachu. Oh, actually a Groudon. Now, which one's more valuable, the Groudon or the Here Comes Team Rocket? Because I think they're both pretty low value, but I suspect this is more valuable because not a lot of people are lining up for trainers. I think that might mean James Gower takes home the prize. All right, and James Gower, I think you need a new bag, right? Yes. Pack battles, huh, guys? You guys like pack battles? All right, there we go, James Gower. You know, back in the day, we were doing pack battles, and then I got like a warning from PayPal, and I thought it was because of the pack battle, but actually looking back on it, I think the reason we got in trouble is because people were actually naming names. They were talking about each other's names in the messages, so I think that was the actual problem. You're not allowed to name names in your message. And so maybe we could host our own pack battle and we can have a name for it like Squid Game. Next up, we got Joseph Avila. Hey, mister. We'll call it Tentacool Game. Joseph Avila says, hey, mister, can I get 3 Sword and Shield, Darkness Ablaze? I need a new bag. 3 Sword and Shield, Darkness Ablaze. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, sir. This is for Joseph Avila. Sneeps. Sneeps. Calling it Squid Game would actually work. Okay, we got Go Lurk. Here's Starly. And Centrit. Can anyone creative come up with a good, like, sort of like competitive game that we could play and call it Squid Game? Like, what would the rules be? Joseph Avila. I would like it if it was a game of skill, not just a game of chance. Games of skill, by the way, are not considered a form of gambling, if you didn't know that. They're considered a competition. Tammy, I'll contact you on Discord about Ray Ray. I'm out for a bit. All right, here's Joseph. Joshua Artiega says, Mister, I just want to fix my address. Is that what we used? Yep, that's what we used, I think. Next up, we got Tyler Sparks, live custom booster. Oh, Tyler. Dude. Oh, PSA set. Oh, that's a cold pull. I remember this. So that is a booster pack where the pull is considered cold. You know, like when you pull a holographic card out. And so it's almost like I'm just giving this away. That's Shining Ho. The funny thing is I valued it around 40. So that was just given away to Tyler Sparks. You buy 1 to 5 packs. Whoever has the best wins. You pick random packs to use for their battles. I would love a game of skill. I don't know how that could be hosted, though. What do you guys think? All right, here we are. We're up to Tammy Lowe. She said, I might as well buy the whole box. All right, and so finally we're refreshing. Let's take this card back here and flip it around. Dark Tyranitar, huh? Tic-Tac-Toe. Pokemon Duels. Misty's Favor. Here's Giovanni's Machamp. How would a duel work? I like the idea of a Pokemon duel, by the way. That sounds cool. Ooh, pricey Magikarp here. Wait, we already showed off Giovanni Machamp. Here's a pricey Dragonite. I like the idea of a trainer duel. You should have a hit of the night. Display the person who has the best hit at the end. The night gets one My Little Pony. Who can guess Pokemon? Yeah, Who's That Pokemon is a game we play over here. It's been very popular. It's worked really well. Takes a pretty long time to host is the problem. So that is one of the downsides, is hosting it can take a really long time. Tammy says almost 2 hours. WTH. Mister, I had a spot in the pack break and an uncommon as well, says Tyler Sparks. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me just see if I missed something, Mr. Tyler. All right, so I'm scrolling down. Maybe we can offer something called a Duel, a Pokemon Duel. And what happens is we collect Pokemon Duels for a while of an expensive booster pack. And when your pack gets open, the strongest Pokemon wins the Pokemon Duel. Something like that. Just an idea. So Tyler Sparks, I apologize. I went too fast. You are also owed a near mint Japanese card. In this case, you're going to end up pulling a trainer card, so I apologize. Yeah, those are in there. He also needs a spot in the pack break, which is the last spot. Tyler Sparks purchased the last spot. I can't speak. Tyler Sparks. So I'm going to update the description now to include the next pack break. Give me a minute. So the new pack break is for $34 a spot, and it is going to be Gym Challenge, everyone. Gym Challenge. Now, let's find out who pulls hot. First of all, let's put Tyler Sparks' card away. Tyler Jones. Tyler Sparks. He hasn't got to your payment yet, don't worry. You might have to pay more to get in, though. All right, here goes. So, just for fun, we'll just shuffle these around a little bit right in front of you. I like it when people have like 2 spots and I split up their spots quite a bit. Pokemon Duel, 2 people enter. Strongest Pokemon attack in the pack wins. The doesn't matter or if it's a hit or not. I could have an actual coin with me, and we could actually have the 2 strongest Pokemon battle it out. You know what I mean? I think that could be a lot of fun. But I'd only want to do this with really expensive booster packs because you're talking about wasting a lot of stream time. So we can't have like people buying in on cheap packs because it would make no sense time-wise to host something like that. All right, can I get a number? I like the idea of hosting something called Pokemon Duel. Morik says 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Use a relatively cheaper pack. Now, I'd want to use an expensive pack. All right, so this is new, guys. We got 2 sort of like mediumly priced packs. These aren't expensive like the Gym Hero packs. The Gym Challenge packs are expensive. These are not quite as expensive. They're like in the middle. They're just expensive enough that I wouldn't sell them, you know, as an open box. And so what we're doing here is we've got 2 of them. Okay. Here we are. The code doesn't matter. Toss the code away. Okay, toss that away. All right, and here we go. So each person is taking home two cards. Are these worth saving? I feel like they're not, but you guys will like them anyways. So Andrew Plummer, you're the first one to go. Sorry, Andrew. And you're going to pull Furfrau and Lysandre Trump card. Dude, are you a Trumpy? Ruff. Andrew Plummer. Let's find Andrew Plummer. Had Trump in the name. Gonna have to get rid of that card. Man, I wonder if he'll run. All right. So now we've got Tyler Jones. You're next. You've got Croconaw and Yena Rare. So we know that this pack is a light pack. The first pack was light. That's Tyler Jones. Master Tyler. The problem with doing pack breaks on these XY era booster packs is the common and commons do not have the same sort of like rarity to them. You know what I mean? Here's Brian Dominziak. He pulls. Now this is actually probably pretty good, right? Because it's the reverse holo. So the reverse holo is one of the more valuable cards in a light pack if it's not going to have like an EX or a full art in it. What card are we hoping for? We're hoping for any EX or any full art card to come out. If we can't get that, we're hoping for a good reverse holo or a good holo. Because those are gradable too, especially if it's like Pikachu or something like that. So Brian Dominziak. Brian will be in the B box, right. Brain fart, man. Give me store credit for my pack. There's no crazy Charmander Pikachu Eevee. In this set, you're probably right. I don't remember what's in this set. Just Scarret, Muna, and Fletchling. Now, we're going through the common and commons at this point, so these are going to be not too great. Pack breaking a cheap booster pack. Maybe one day in the future they'll be valuable. You know what's interesting? I feel like when you open up packs of like black and white or something like that from just a little while further back, you start to look at them and you go, should I grade this? Travis Phillip. So Travis, you've got Finian and Litleo. All right, that's for Travis Phillip. Can you get me XY Fates Collide instead of the pack break spot if I'm up Mitchell Tay Boakhurst? I will certainly try to remember that. You'll want to spam that in the channel when it's your turn. All right. Scott Stewart. That's an uncommon, so I think this is the next booster pack. And that's Kingler. So you got Gengar, Spirit Link, and Kingler. Scott Stewart. with an S. Here we are, Scott Stewart. I ordered 2 for this pack break. I don't want to be in gym break. Thanks, mister. I have to go. Thanks, tell him chat. Sounds good. Tyler Sparks. That's an uncommon, so this is probably a rare. It is a rare Yen Mega. That means both packs were light. Now, that's not really too surprising. Like, when we're opening up something like Chilling Reign, you can go through like 10 light packs in a row before you pull 1 hit. So, man, that's the problem with these modern cards. That's the problem with the modern, expensive booster packs. I feel like we had the same experience when we were opening up something called Flash Fire. I don't know how many of you guys were around for that. Who remembers being around for the Flash Fire box break? It was kind of like unremarkable because you got to get an EX or a full art. Nice. The Skarmory is actually pretty cool. All right, so there's Skarmory for Matthew Hayes and Murkrow. Modern pack breaks are tough. Yeah, I have to agree. The problem with them is that you don't feel like the common uncommons are gradable. That's the problem. Edgar Luciano. You've got Puccina and Bunnelby. Mr. Edgar. And you're going to be in the E box. Here we are. Luckily, it wasn't really expensive. Like the Gym Challenge pack here will be actually quite expensive. And Travis Phillip. You pick up Goomy Krabby. Travis, you were the very last guy. I'm going to give you both these empty packs. That's just how I'm doing it. I didn't have any rules or any setup for this. Otherwise, I just throw them in the trash can. I don't even think they're that valuable. So there you go, Mr. Travis. Thank you, everyone who participated in that. You know, it would probably be a lot more fun if there was a full art in it. Woo! So the next pack breaks are for these 2 gym challenge packs, one at a time. So you're getting into them one at a time, but we have 2 of them, and these are I'm going to guess, a lot more fun than what we just did. There's banned cards in here. There's the names Chansey, Blaine's Charizard's in here. A lot of cool pulls in there. Let's keep the stream moving. And I would really like to try something new. I like the idea of a Pokemon duel. So let's see. Under here, I'm going to say Pokemon duel. And I'm going to pick a booster pack for the Pokemon duel for the night. And no, it's not going to be a cheap pack. It's going to be a pricier pack. Milanist has been a member for 14 months. Man. What booster pack do you guys want for the duel? I'm thinking Shining Legends or Evolutions. My suggestion contributed. Yay. Yeah, I'm always looking for ways to keep the live stream fresh. Something pricey, right? Evo would be good. Hidden Fates. Base set. Evolutions. Okay. Yeah, you're right. Evolutions is always pretty popular. Pokemon Duel, I'll say Evolutions. And it's still going to be $31. So Pokemon Duel has been added to the special in the description. And it says Evolutions, $31, I can't speak, a competition with the winner and loser. And so I suppose what I need now is probably like some dice. Honestly, I should have like 1,000,000 dice because I've been throwing them away this whole time. But let me just open a box of Celebrations and get one more. Well, let me stand up. Let me tell you something. So, obviously, you got to have dice. And we'll just make up the rules as we go, I guess. Okay, so if you play, you're part of the experiment. How late have we been doing this? 160 minutes? Now we move on to OSM. What's up, OSM? He says 3 chili rains. Where's Das Boot? Alex has Das Boot. I think I have store credit of $20. Give me a second. Let me look for it. Oh, you do. I remember now. 4 more chili rains. All right, let me get you 4 more chili rains. Actually, forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mr. OSM, let's see what you pull. Only hot ones. Golden Snorlax and Galarian Moltres. Ooh. Could you tell who have the next few orders, says Mr. Dennis. I probably could do that if you give me a minute. I'll take a quick look. Sleep. Long wait time tonight? Did you ever get to open my Japanese tag bolt? Are you asking if it's your turn yet, or what are you referring to? Here's Galarian Moltres. Hey man, can you amend my order? I sent 23 for pack break in a pack, but actually want gym challenge break. Sending the difference now, says Dan Beard. Yes, I can do that. You'll need to catch my attention when it's your turn and like spam that you want that changed, okay? Because I will probably forget that you just told me this. I forget everything. There's only so much information my brain can hold at a time. And it's got, oh, Galarian Zapdos alternative art. Very nice. Unfortunately, you can kind of see it's fat on the left. Dang, man, what a cool card. It so reminds me of the Roadrunner. The one that would go beep, beep, and then it'd speed off. Look, it's even got the dust trail behind it. Psh, very cool. All right, so let me go ahead and find your bag real fast. Beep, beep. Wow, we've done well. We've pulled the Galarian Articuno tonight. We've pulled the Galarian Zapdos. Now we just need to pull the Galarian Moltres. That's right. Sneep, sneep. Dave Jance made an order for the Boundaries Crossed Charizard and 2 packs of Chili Rain. All right, so Dave Jance. If the Zard is taken, put it towards Slab away. Now, you wanted 2 Chili Rains. Here we are. What would you like me to do? Travis Scott should be in jail. Hey, mister, I had another 10 to amend my 2-order pack break from XY and would like to have 1 spot in the gym pack break. Ryan K says a little dicky. 1 for Ran, 1 for Mike's side. All right, this is for Ran. Good luck, Ran. He pulls. Weedle! Weedle gang, Weedle gang, Weedle gang. He's doing his push-ups too. He did time, man. Now, how about Mike's side? Mike's side, it's almost Mike's side payday. It's been 1 month since the previous month. Mareep, man. Mareep's so cute. I want to give it a hug, but it's probably going to electrocute me. So I can't. All right. Woo! That was very generous, Mr. Dave Jance. We move on to Ruben. He says 2 Roaring Skies plus live shipping for the slabs, some that were missed on my last live. So Ruben accidentally ordered the Roaring Skies because back then it was still called Roaring Skies. It was a mistake. It was supposed to say Fates Collide. So let me know what you'd like to do, Ruben. Would you like for me to open them or would you like for me to refund them? Fate is good. Okay, cool. Just grab 2 of these for you. The good ones, right? 2 full arts. Easy full arts. I know where you live. That's right. He knows where you live. In the kitchen. You know, I've never eaten liver. I don't think I've ever eaten liver. I've eaten giblets. Here's Kabuto. I'd have liver for once. I hear it's healthy for you. And Ryolu. Hey, that's a cute Ryolu, man. You might actually be able to grade that. People are big fans of Riolu. Gotta think that way when it comes to these older XY era hollows. Gotta keep your eyes open for a good one. They're not all good. Some of them are, though. Beef and chicken liver. I gotta learn more about eating liver. Just snagged another pack break. All right, now he wants live shipping for the slabs. Some that were missed on my last live shipping. Okay. And we'll grab this and print. Did you open my order, Mr. for Deontay? Yes, we had a Deontay order earlier. Oh, it's saying that the price of shipping has changed. It went down, right? All right. We open a booster box of Steam Siege. Imagine if PSA does bulk grading. Okay, so we're ready to move on to the next order, and it is Matthew Schmader. He would like one large. Mr. Matthew. There you go, Matthew. After Matthew Schmader, we have Dennis Sanders. 7 Evolving Skies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a bag. Can you look at my bag and tell me how close I am to shipping? I live in the EU and would prefer to keep the shipping cost at 18. Sure can, Mr. Dennis. Just got to find your bag first. There's actually quite a few bags in the D box. Here it is, Dennis Sanders. So, Dennis, you're not very close at all. You've got lots of room left in your bag before you reach 8 ounces. All right, now before we open these, I'm going to take a brief bathroom break. I'll be right back. Yay, tinkle time! All right. Ah, yes, I can hear that the 80s porno music is playing. Let's turn that 80s porno music up. Hey, baby. Man, I got my shag carpet out. I accidentally made a second bag. Can I combine? Oh, give me a second. My bad, I did not know that. So let's go looking for both your bags. All right, so you're saying you got two of them. Dustin Jones, Daniel, David Ballard, Donald Story. How's it going? What's up, part of the game? Any big pulls? Tonight's been crazy. Lots of hot pulls tonight. Real crazy. Here it is. You're right, Dennis. All right. It happened during a crypto rant. And that's why crypto's the worst. Is that me? All right. Dennis, actually, you're much closer now that we look at it. And one thing you can do if you're an international buyer and you want to keep buying Pokemon cards, one trick is to give up your holo cards because they don't add a lot of value to your bag, but they add a lot of weight to your bag. You know what I mean? All right, so check it out. So if you remove those holos, you can even remove these holos, the Japanese ones. I don't know if you want them real bad, but they're another chunk. And if you just remove these from your bag becomes this much smaller. Counts Crypto and Oggles, MetaZoo, and Fork Knife cards. It's wigged. Reason I asked about my bag tag bolt is because my signal has been bad and work has also been busy. Was not sure if my order was opened or not. I don't think so. Not yet, Mr. Lewis. I don't think so. Keep the reverse EV and Japanese hollows and donate the others. Sleep. Can you remove my whole bag? Says RN Jesus. I don't think we open a tag bolt tonight. Yeah, I agree. All right. Snowleaf badge. Melodic. Here's Sylveon. Me. Got lovely Sylveon VMAX. Palpitoad. Rufflet. Tropius Lycanroc. Ruff. Awoo. And a Crystal Cave. So that's another round of holos you can drop to make sure that your bag doesn't get heavy. Mister, why aren't you playing satanic music to us? What kind of question is that, Alex? I don't know. You want me to play satanic music? What is even, I don't even know what that is. What counts as satanic music? People probably have different definitions. All right, so you've got the EV still. All right, there we go. That's Travis Scott. Oh. Man, people are pretty mad at him. To Slab as well. Okay. It is pretty small at this point. You're getting closer to 8 ounces. Samuel Jepson says live shipping address is the same. I have a Slab. All right, Sam, but I just want to mention I don't have your old address saved anymore. So let me check your PayPal. So I have an address in here, Sam Jepson, that begins with 9, and that's what I'll be using. All right, let me grab your email. Wish I could just read your comments the whole time. I really ought to have something like an iPad that can go over all the comments when we're live. Play some Zeppelin. You know what? If a comment's really important, it ought to just be in the form of a super chat, and then I can go back and check the super chats. So Sam Jepson, he wants live shipping. Let me check for his bag now. Scott, Sean. Here we are, Samuel Jepson. There we go. And I'm going to up this to 6 ounces and print. We need you to play Ghost then? Man, I'd go play Nine Inch Nails Ghosts. I've heard that those are not monetized. I've heard that that's the case. However, you got all these stupid wannabe musicians sampling it. Sampling's a code word for stealing. And so they all claim that it's their music. So if you were to play the Nine Inch Nails music, you will end up getting copyrighted anyways, because there'll be all these hip-hop artists claiming that you've stolen their music. When you haven't, you've used the original version of the song. It's very annoying. Rand says, skip to my second order. All right, but I'm probably not going to remember that, but I'll try to. Now I have an order for Ross McPhee. He says, here's 30 on my slab away. That's for Ross McPhee. All right, Mr. Ross. Ah, here it is. So 30 would be 1, 4. Go, Ross. It's updated. Misty favor on slab away, please. All right, so Stephen Demas, you want Misty on slab away. You didn't pay the full amount for a slab away fee. You're kind of short. Did you have like a card left over somewhere? Is that why I'm looking around? He bought me My Little Packs. So Stephen Demas, I'm trying to remember what happened with you, Stephen. My brain's trying to remind me of something. Like, for a reason we're short $3. There's a $25 reserve fee, and you put in $22. I can make it up on the next payment. All right, we'll do that. Toss it over there. So this is going to say Stephen Demas on it. How's it going, Roadman? Roadman. Stephen Demas. Misty. 210. Change this to say November. There we go. All right, very good. Now we put you up in this box up here. I think I ought to find a way to store these boxes closer to me on my left. Oh, I thought it was falling over. Jesus Christ, man. After Stephen Demas, we have Luis Oyervides. There we go. Mr. Lewis, it is your turn. He wants 3 tag bolts. I paid for shipping 2.5 weeks ago, says Backstabber. Backstabber, do you have an issue with shipping? Can you tell me what your name is, and can you contact me on Discord about it? Here's Snorlax and Eevee. Very nice, man. That is a hit. I think that's the end of the soundtrack. Yeah, it is. So next up, we got some Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver. All right. Pack number 2 is cold. And pack number 3 is cold. Who was it that said they paid for shipping 2.5 weeks ago? Did you not receive your item? You got to get in touch with me, and we'll figure out what's going on. I always want people to get their cards. So Lewis with an L. Let's find Luis Oyervides. Lennon Hernandez has a bag. Aha, here we are. Doot. Joey Barton, 1 live custom for Joey Barton. You got it, Joey. Is that Phantom Forces for pack break? Oh no! A dang it card! Not the dang it card. So the dang it card arrives again. Now, I think I added a second dang it card to the box by accident. I'll have to locate that. All right. I'm sorry. You don't want to pull the dang it card. It's a cold pack, and the dang it card eventually evolves into a hot pack, but not until it ticks up a number of times. It was a 2-hour wait today? It's got to be because people are ordering these large booster boxes. So he would like 2 for the pack. I'm sorry. So that's Joey Barton. 2 for the pack break and 4 7 Deadly Sins and 1 Pukemon. Joey Barton, were you one of the guys who said they wanted to do something else for their order? 2 for the pack break. That pack break is done. Let me get 4 7 Deadly Sins. I just want to mention, at any time, if you guys are wanting me to change your order, unfortunately, I cannot change live custom booster orders, so those are always set. There's no way out of them. 1 Pukemon, and we do that to be fair to everyone. I'm a bag. Are you still out of Data Live? Yes, so there's Data Live on the way, but I am out of it, sadly. Well, I mean, I have 2 packs of it, actually. Booster Box Day? I posted in the shipping help channel, says Backstabber. Okay, can you tell me what your Discord name is, Backstabber? Actually, maybe it just says. Hold on. Hugo Hotman paid for international... international shipping. Well, Hugo Hotman, international shipping often takes a long time. Let me go find Hugo Hotman. I'll just look up your order and let you know where it's at right now. You're lucky this computer's so fast, because my old computer would have turned this into a long wait time. Yeah, you made it sound like you were in big trouble. 2 weeks is not actually that long of a wait period for international. International can take up to 2 months. Usually it takes about 1 month. All right, it's still loading. There we go. Let's see what it has to say real fast. It's not letting me look it up. God, that's annoying. Why does it do that? Let me try it from USPS, okay? I don't know why it does that. It says that the package is in transit, and that's all it says. It doesn't give any other information than that. So it says the tracking number was created on October 29th, and that it is now in transit. All right. Hugo, did you have a lot of stuff, if you don't mind me asking? Let's jump back to Joey Barton. That's all right, mister. Thanks for the info. No problem. Well, I don't want any of your cards to go missing, so if there's ever a shipping problem, I do my best to work with you guys. Yeah, what was it? I'm just curious. It was a decent bag. Oh, okay. The Discord invite doesn't work, says my computer doesn't recognize. We have banned for a special someone. I live in Canada and it took about 3 weeks to get mine, says James Gower. Yeah, you also got to remember it is Christmas time. Transit might take another month. International LOK. Also, are you from Australia, Hugo Hotman? Are you an Australian shipment? Because I know Australia has been rejecting U.S. shipments. All right, we've got 1 Elaine guarding the spring. The battle music from Pokemon. He says, I'm from the Netherlands. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, then. Oh, well, hopefully it's doing fine. What is this? Well, check this out, guys. I did not know this. There are actual holographic cards in Pokemon, and you do not get them every booster pack. Wow, I feel like I've learned something. Spewtwo. With atomic furballs, this Pokemon electrifies its enemies. Skill, Blast Off. What? Just staring at it. Milknose, Ack, Gasmon, and Vomitadile. Wow, so there's actual holographic Pokemons that you could send in to maybe like PSA and try to have them grade it. I mean, I don't see why they would turn it down. Crazy. Can I put this back in here with the other cards? Does it fit? Kind of. I don't know. It's kind of a tight fit. All right. So that's for Joey Barton. Mr. Joey. Hey, that's you. I finally got that package, a month of it troubling us. Haha. I know, right? How was that? That was a lot of cards, right? You know, you got the that little bulk card thing for pretty cheap. I lost money on that. Antonio Haman Gonzalez. Put me down for that XY Phantom Forces pack break. I don't have a bag. All right, Mr. Antonio. Oh, Antonio. I'd have a Vaporeon 10 on hollow, some tops cards, and then some random secret rares from newer sets. Nothing too crazy. Okay. Antonio Gonzalez, that pack break is over. Are you still here, Antonio? He's new. I feel sorry for new guys who did not know. Oh, he says he is still here. Okay, cool. So you've got 12 bucks, including you can send the remainder and get into this this pack break over here. He says, I'm not new. He says, oh, I need a new bag. I'm sorry. You're not new. All right, let me place this over here. You tell me what you'd like to do. I can even refund it if that's simpler. I just put it in a long time ago. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, you let me know what you'd like to do. I'm watching, okay? Mr. Last one, you forgot his store credit. Who, Joey Barton? I forgot Joey Barton's store credit. Is that what you're saying? For the pack break, yeah. I'm a little bit confused. What are you referring to? So you're referring, I guess, to this. Did Joey Barton say he wanted to use this card in order to get spots in here? Is that what he's saying? Joey Barton didn't say that in the message. He said 2 for pack break. Oh, I think I understand. I understand. So that pack break was over. So Joey Barton should have, because that pack break was over, he should have $24. I get it now. All right, there we go. He actually didn't say what he wanted to do. He ordered a spot in the pack break, right? Thank you so much. Good tip. Give me a celebrations and keep the 2 for yourself, says Pokey Tony. Why, thank you, Pokey Tony. Silly box fell over. All right, I'll keep that down there so I can't do that again. So, Mr. Antonio, let's find your bag first. We'll start there. Antonio, wherefore art thou, Antonio? Anthony Gilbert, Andraz, Andrew, Anthony, Amanda, Anthony Silva, Andrew, Amos, Andre. I don't have a bag. Oh, okay, new bag. Got it. My bad. Oh, you even said that. You said I don't have a bag in the message. My bad. Why did I assume you had a bag? I think it's because you said you'd ordered in the past before. You ready? And it is a cold one? No! I'm sorry, man. That's a cold round of celebrations. I appreciate the donation of the $2. Although if you want, Antonio, next time you make an order, you can just take $2 off that order, okay? So because, because you swapped over like that. Just wanted to mention that. Now we have Eero Talljander. Just sold a bunch of my cards, so may the alternative art hunt continue. He says 1 pack break, 2 cards? Oh, he's referring to the old pack break. I got it. He also wants 5 Chilling Rain and 1 Evolving Skies. All right. All right, so Mr. Eero Taljander, it is your turn. Put that back. And Evolving Skies. Here it is. So Eero ends up with $12 left over. Rand isn't training tonight. If you guys look in the menu, you'll see something new called Pokemon Duel. Is that what I called it? I call it Poke Duel. Pokemon Duel. Yeah, so we have an experiment running tonight where you can buy a booster pack on, and the person who wins takes all of the cards. Now, if it's obvious that one card is going to beat everyone else, we're just going to automatically say that card has won. Down a tree hill. There's no trainers, there's no energies, so powerful Pokemon tend to win the Pokemon duels. It's very similar to a pack battle. All right, that's for Eero. Just one Calyrex. Uh-oh. Let's find Eero's bag. You know, I really feel like we ought to have an eye box. So I'm going to make a massive change here. We're going to have an eye box now. Here's Eero's bag. All right, we'll put you right in the front here, Eero. Ban Crypto Bros. That's tyranny. All right, so what we're doing is we're moving all of the eyes over. Good luck, pack enjoyers. Ryan, I do not. All right, cool. So we're taking everyone who has H or I out of the G box. Ah, there we go. That's way better. The box was just too crowded. Now Eero also gets $12, doesn't he? Wow, these orders are taking so long to process. I don't understand why it's taking me so long. Eero. Taljander. I feel like the pack breaks add a lot of slowing down to the stream for multiple reasons. Like, for example, right now, just trying to figure out what he wants me to do because we ran out of spots for that pack break. And that seems to happen a lot. Now we have Francisco Verdugo. Hello, mister. I'll take 2 custom boosters. You got it. This is for Francisco, Flaffy, and... Oh, nice. What'd you get here? Lapras, Blaine's Charmander, Magnemite, alternative art or full art from Cosmic Eclipse. You got Lowen Vulpix, Darkrai full art, Noivern, and an EVV Max. Very cool, man. That's for Mr. Francisco. Francisco Verdugo. That's a cool little pack, man. Darcy Howard says 19 Chilling Rain and 1 for Alex. Really? Wow, man. Alex is a lucky guy. Here's 15 of them. And here is 4 more. And now you said 1. Yes, and you said 1 for Alex. Alex is going to get the 1 in the back. I'll open it early. All right. Oh, no. Alex sniped. I'm sorry there, Darcy. You never expect the person you donated to actually get the snipe. But this time he did. Wow. Alex picking up Golden Electrode. At least it wasn't Golden Snorlax, because that would have really burned. I'd have been like, damn it. That's the one. Darcy, I don't know how your packs are so hot all the time, too. You got some hot packs. So I'm sure Alex is very thankful. Now, let's see if there was actually 2 hits in this round, though. Probably with 19 packs. I can't imagine there being a single hit. Darcy just handed off a Golden Electrode. Usually when you give somebody something, nothing comes out of it. That is the truth. Mister, if you were able to transfer most of your audience from TCC to your gaming channel, would you even deal with the increased volume, so many orders as it is with the big wait time? It's not about that. It's just about pride, you know? Like, I'm very proud of my TheCardconomist channel, and I hate seeing that it's losing subscribers from inactivity. And so I'd rather be working on one consolidated channel if I could. But, you know, it'd be really hard to convert this audience over to TCC. You know what I mean? And then I'd probably shed off tons of subscribers at that point on the TCC channel, because those guys would be like, oh, you're a Pokemon card channel now, so I'm out of here. So the damage at that point will be just so much higher than if I had done it early. Yeah, it didn't work out in the ideal way. It's okay. I'm still very lucky to have all you guys here. And you know what? You guys can help me reach 100,000 again. That's my goal. I'd love to have 100,000 subscribers again like I used to in the past. So, you know, every subscribe counts toward that goal. And we broke 31,000 just yesterday. If you guys didn't know that, we broke 31,000 subscribers. So I appreciate all the subscribes. I appreciate it when you share this with someone you know. I came from the gaming channel. What's up, Project Ace? Wow, and you've been here a while too. Yeah, I really like playing Monster Hunter. It's nice not playing it anymore, though, because I'll tell you the truth. You can't play one video game for like 4,000 hours and not feel a little tired of it. Blissy, she's going to use double slap. All right. I actually really like what I do over here. Really big fan of Pokemon card collecting. Just collecting in general. Here's Flannery. You did. I remember that, Ran. You have 1,600 hours on Rise. Oh, 160. Oh, there we go. Darcy, despite giving up the Golden Electrode, you still walk away with an alternative art with the Galarian Slowking. Darcy, you just can't do bad or something. All right, there we go. Rugged Helmet. Here's Abomasnow. And Melody. Damn, what is up with your pulls, Darcy? Darcy's got cheat codes or something. That's 3 hits Darcy was going to get. My lord. I don't know about that. It's Booba. And Galarian Slowking. Wow, nice job. Have you guys really seen this card? Komiya? I wonder what other artworks he did. It's a nice card, man. Just ate some burritos. Save some burritos for us. Michael Cusick returns. He says, I would like 4 Roaring Skies and live shipping. I should have a box and slabs. What's up, Michael Cusick? Now, Michael Cusick, you might have heard that it wasn't supposed to be Roaring Skies. Wow, I can't believe we're this deep into the stream, into the pack openings, and there's still people who tried to order those Roaring Skies for $11. It was incorrectly named. Those were Fates Collide. Originally, I was going to offer Roaring Skies, but I decided I didn't want to open a box. So I accidentally named it Roaring Skies. I have 100 14 consecutive days on Pokemon games altogether, about 500 on every game ever made. I don't know if Michael Cusick... Oh, fates are good. You got it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got all the best fates for you right here. Good luck, Mr. Mike. Mike, I wondered where you went. You had a lot of nice cards over here. All right. Is it sad, though, mister? It was sad, though. Did you have any Topps cards or anything like that? By the way, Mike's side. Here's a Rotom. Here's Whimsicott. And... Oh, nice. You still pick up a full art Kingdra. Look at that red eye. So cool, man. Looks great, too. Might actually have a shot at a 10. Looking kind of clean on the back, too. All right, man. Congratulations on that. Woo. So we are looking for Michael Cusick now. Mike said, did I hear my name? No, this is Michael Cusick. Here we are. All right, Michael. Dude. There we go. Okay, mister, just say Mike's side again for my order. Okay. Yeah, you got a lot there, so we're going to have to definitely give you some kind of priority mail shipping. All right. I should have a box and slabs. I'm going to go ahead and grab your address, Michael. Now, Michael, I'm grabbing your address freshly again from your PayPal. I don't have my shipping addresses saved. So I'll be using your address in PayPal, the one that starts with 11. So much shipping, man. I'm really noticing we actually spend a lot more on shipping these days than we were when we had free shipping. It's so strange because it shows you people if it's free. However, if it's paid, they'll just ship it right away because they know there's no reason to hold out. There's no benefit. All right, Mr. Michael Cusick, you got priority mail shipping. After that, we have Archie Yabut. I would like one ETB bulk brick Pokemon card. Hey, he's in Alaska. How cool, man. I'm trying to remember. What did Archie say to me? Oh, he said that he told me that he couldn't leave a message, but actually that's not true. The message came through, Archie. All right, perfect. So, Archie, I'll just print you out a label right now. All right, now grab your email. I think I'm out of these padded envelopes. I just ordered like 500 more of them. All right, that's Archie. He ordered an ETB bulk brick. After Archie, we have Mr. Mike's side. He wants a pack break and 4 Pokemons, keep 2 sealed. So Mr. Mike's side, we're all out of that pack break. He said he wants 4 Pokemons. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 Pokemons right here. Mr. Mike's side, what we doing here? Japanese vintage cards. Yeah, absolutely. So I'll give you 3 of them. How about that? 1, 2. How? All you pulled was trainers. It's like magic. You sniped all the trainers. How do you snipe all trainers? All right. Let's get you some more. God damn it. All right. Here, let me grab this box down. He sniped. You saw me pull them randomly, right? All right. So you got Dunsparce, Spinarak, and how about... I'm just picking one out for him, to be honest, guys. Let's get you... I know you're a big fan of... Wow, there's so many cool cards in here, actually. Oh, man, there's some really nice cards in here. Here, you got to have Diglett, man. All right, we got you Diglett because biggest Diglett, right? All right, very cool. Sleeve these up. Doot. So you're getting 6 of them, Mr. Mike's side. The trainers are free. Nobody really gets excited for the trainers, but the trainers are a potential pull in the Japanese box. But we can do that for Mr. Mike's side. Oh, right. And what were we doing with the Pokemons? You just want all 4 of them opened? Yeah, you said put 2 of these aside. You want me to just open all 4 of them? Fudge McGee says, nice, I got one today. Let me start by opening 2 of them, because he did say to open 2 of them. 2 open, 2 sealed for the baggie. Gotcha. No problem. Yeah, that's a cool idea. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to keep a sealed Pokemon pack, let me know. I could see why you'd want to keep one sealed for your sealed collection. All right, you've got Booger, some evolution cards, and wiggly stuff. This Pokemon has stuff that comes out of his nose that wiggles, jiggles, and grosses out others. He's got a move called Snot Dance. All right, and on your next pack, you have Youth. What? Bacterion, Jigglybutt. It's Jigglybutt! And Vileplume. I'm loving these Pokemons, man. Jigglybutt, huh? All right, there you go, Mr. Mike's side. We're ready to move on to the next order, everyone. Now I gotta find your bag. Let's see, where would Mike's size bag be? PSA grades Pokemon packs. That's right, I have one sitting behind me, actually. I have a graded Pokemon pack. It got a 9. So apparently it was not good enough for a 10. Now we have Francisco Serrano. He wants 1 XY Evolution. All right, you ready? For Francisco Serrano. Thank you, Francisco. No Pikachu. You got Haunter. And just Haunter. That's a cold pack. He's even off center. That sucks, man. Do I sell ivermectin? Oh, you mean the horse dewormer? Man, I'm selling all the ivermectin. You can inject it straight into your skin along with some Clorox bleach. We've got Uriel Escamilla, 1 evolving and 2 Pokemons. All right, here's an evolving Sky. And here's 2 Pokemons. Pokemons have not done too bad tonight. We've opened almost a whole box of them. People are curious about the Pokemons. Buy one for your friend. Give them a Pokemon. Here's Hoppip. Actually, there's probably a lot of people you know who have never seen these before. Just got here. WTF is Pokemon. So we have fresh booster boxes of Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta gross them out. It is a parody card set that makes fun of Pokemon, and it was made back in the year 2000. So it's actually 21 years old. These are vintage cards. And yeah, it's kind of a funny thing. Actually, we just discovered that you could get a holographic card in your bag. So here's Flatulence, Fallow, Polywrench, a Pokemon that smells so bad it makes others retch. Poliwretch. All right. There we go. So this is for Uriel. And your second pack, dude, they're kind of entertaining. Scratch and sniff. You got one of the scratch and sniffs, man. So you're supposed to be able to scratch the card and smell it. I can't imagine it has any perfume left on it after all these years. 21 years, guys. So, I don't know. Loving that Pokemon, though. All right. That's for Uriel. Looking for Uriel. What luck it smell like? Well, what you guys can do is when you get it home, if you got one that's a scratch and sniff, you can try scratching and sniffing it. They're very cheap. Opening up MetaZoo. Jason Panera, 3 Yu-Gi-Oh! Maximum Golds for Jason Panera. All right, Jason. When you get in the MetaZoo, I'm getting it tonight, mister. Got to get some of that MetaZoo. You know, if I bought MetaZoo and you guys open it up, I'd make money on MetaZoo. I just, like many Pokemon card sets, I don't buy all the Pokemon cards because I don't think all of them are that good for collecting. But, you know, the other side of me says you're just supposed to make money. You're not supposed to make a judgment on what people do. So, you know, it's a conflict. It's an internal conflict. Here's Monster Reborn, Ash Blossom, and Joyous Spring. And finally, for Jason Panera, we have Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. My wife has some Winter Cherries. Oh, that was it. A Palooza Bow of the Goddess. What? I don't remember this card being part of Maximum Gold. So they must have changed Maximum Gold. There had to be a second print run where they changed the cards up. Because that was, I'd never pulled that one before. And I've opened up tons of Maximum Gold. I've opened up like 3 cases of it. Very fascinating. You know, I felt like these cards were different. So these common and commons definitely felt different. So I was like, I don't remember seeing some of these. Yeah, they must have definitely changed up the card set. All right. That's for Jason Panera. What's up, Jason? Thanks for popping back in. It's got some battle music playing. That's some Pokemon battle music. She's a hard pull. Is she? What, the Appaloosa Bow of the Goddess? Dude. Next up, we got Cheyenne Russell. He says, packs any. Any packs, huh? And then he sent $7. Well, you know, the special of the night is going to be these wonderful Fates Collide packs. On the other hand, Chilling Reigns really packs any. You know, I feel like these are actually more collectible. I do, because they're done printing these and they're already old at this point. So you should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. You've sent me a lot of tips. I'm gonna get you this last pack as well, and we'll count that as part of it. Okay. So we're gonna open this up for you, Mr. Cheyenne. I hope it has a full art in it. We don't know at this point what you will pull. A Kingdra did just come out, But that doesn't mean that there isn't another full art right behind that Kingdra. So that's very possible. There's also some holographic cards in this set to collect. You guys saw the Mew come out. There's also a oh no, the holographic Suicune is in Breakpoint. So holographic Mew is the hot pull. Here's Wormadon. For some reason, I was thinking that the Suicune is in here. It's in Breakpoint. Vullaby. Helix Fossil. Okay, we've got Grumpig. All right, so far cold. That's 5 packs. Gothita. Oh, no. Last pack, the bonus pack. Oh, no. You know, that's the problem is if you have me pick your packs for me, I feel extra guilty if they don't come back hot. All right. Those are some cold ones, man. Let me get you some pity pulls, okay? Yeah, I don't like picking other people's packs out because if it's a bad round, I feel extra guilty, like it should have been hot. So we're going to have Greninja, Gold Star. And, oh, you know, I had some pulls earlier today. Here, you can have one of my pulls from earlier today. How about, here's a Metacam. All right, so Greninja Metacam. Now, that's not as bad as it was earlier. Let's go ahead and grab your bag. Here it is, Shine Russell. I feel like we're starting to make progress, guys. We're starting to beat that list up. All right, so after Shine Russell, we have Anthony Shime, 1 Evo Skies. 3 in the pack break. I need a bag. So Anthony Shime, the pack break is over. The $12 pack break is over. It ended a while ago. I can't believe we're still getting orders for it. Let's open up his Evo Skies. He sent me $36. I think I could actually put him into this pack break. Scroll of the Fanged Dragon. It's pretty cold. Anthony Shime, are you there? What would you like for me to do? If Mr. did Metazoo limited run, he would sell out with people searching for Mothman. Let me go ahead and get an energy card. Here we are. So he's got 36 cards. Anthony, I can jump you into the gym pack break anytime you want. There's 2 of them, in fact, so you should have a little bit of time to decide. Because if you don't make it in the first one, you make it in the second one. Jacob Coriel. Hi, Mr. 10 Evo Skies for Jacob Coriel. Joe, you missed your order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6. I've bought My Little Pony to sneak just for fun. I wouldn't even buy Metazoo to cut. Wow, man, that's harsh. Two, 3, and 4. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I saw something called Dang It in the live custom. Yeah, so the Dang It card means that you have pulled a card that ticks up as a cold pull over and over again until it gets real hot, and then it transforms into a hot pull in the box. So unfortunately, your pull was cold, if that was your pull. Sneep. This is for Jacob Coriel. Man, we're going to have to do something about these long wait lines, man. I don't like it because what happens if people have to wait that long for their cards to be open? Oh, man. What a nice pull. You forget this is in the set. Look at this, guys. I kid you not. I think that I've pulled more Umbreons than this Suicune. Wow. Really good looking. Awesome card. There's Applin. Here's Sylveon. Eee. Here's Pikachu. I like this Suicune, but I don't know why he's in Evo Skies. Well, because he was in like Towering Perfection or something like that. Here's Entei, Slackoth, and Boost Shake. That's for Jacob Coriel. He says he has a bag. The only VMAX that I don't have in Evo Skies is Trevenant. Is that weird? All right, I'm giving you all my Trevenants. Actually, I have a Trevenant right now that I pulled from the box before yours. Mr. Jacob would be in the JA box. I don't know, Josh. I think it's a sheeple thing where no one wants to admit they don't mind it. Hey, I'm not part of the sheeple. You're part of the sheeple. Frickin' sheeple. All right. I mean, we've talked about MetaZoo a few times. The reason I haven't really done anything with the MetaZoo is because I do consider it overvalued right now, and I tend to avoid things that I think are not really a very good thing for my audience to be opening. Ernesto Ramirez, 3 tops Donkey Kong. But again, like, who am I to decide that? Maybe I should just be making money selling cards, right? Please, new bag, time to go sicko mode. Damn, this man's going sicko mode. All right, we got Donkey Kong. Look at this Donkey Kong. A lot of people were pressuring me to buy, what was it called? Digimons, right? So I eventually bought Digimons. Now I got these booster boxes of Digimon sitting around and nobody will buy them. Oh, so the gum came off. I think we'll put the gum in its own holder. Some people just think MetaZoo will be the new Pokemon and going crazy picking up all the sealed booster boxes. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that the creator is making tons of money right now, so he's doing a good job. He's doing really good. The creator. That guy's getting fantastically wealthy. There we go. 758 for first edition box on a TCG that's not even well known, and it's barely 1 year old. Super overvalued. It's not even worth it. Is that right? I haven't checked the prices in a while. You're saying a first edition box is $758? Here's Donkey Kong. I mean, you could buy a PSA 10 first edition Pokemon card from like 20 years ago with that kind of money. Here's Big Game Hunter. That's the lowest right now. Jesus. Honk if you play Donkey Kong. Poke Chloe selling her first edition box for £1,000. Hey, this is a really great card. Look at this one. So this features the whole poster. Yeah, maybe you could actually ask, if you have PSA grade this, ask them to make this the front of the card. And that have them make this the back of the card. That's what I would do. All right. Yep, the gum is sleeved. It's part of the collection. All right, and you keep the empty bag too. It's me, the real TCC. All right, let's go ahead and open this up. I wonder what flavor of gum it is, huh? MetaZoo is very nostalgic. Brings me back to when I was a kid. Don't talk about my precious MetaZoo that way. Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting thing. You know, I think I'd rather tell you guys to run off and buy one of those ultra premium collections from Celebrations, which I think are probably overpriced right now as well. But at least it contains something in it that I think is kind of valuable. You know, that metal Charizard is pretty nice. And MetaZoo doesn't really have that. Hungry Hungry Hippo is cooler. Here's more gum. Stay cool, official Donkey Kong killer. He's a carpenter. No monkey business. Jump, man, jump. Too hot to handle. Hop to it. All right, one more round. Oops. Don't want to drop it. These Donkey Kong packs are crazy. I just love the old feel of them. I mean, if you think about it, with these packs coming from, look at that, with these packs coming from 1982, they're actually closer to the 70s than they are to the 90s. So these are really your grandma's and grandpa's cards. You know what I mean? Like, these are really old. They're shockingly old. This is some old stuff right here. Yeah, really another era, you know, the 70s. So long ago. Back when I was a kid, so I was a kid in the 90s, right? Back as a kid, I thought of the 70s as like forever ago. Now I'm an adult and I think of the 90s as forever ago. So really, when you think of the 70s at this point, you're talking about ancient history. Whack. And this card set came out in 1982, so it's pretty remarkable how old it got. Help! Snort. All right, here they are. Donkey Kong calling. All right. Very nice. Very nice. It would be cool if the old Boomerang show sold cards for all their shows. That'd be neat. Now, this gum very likely is going to crumble. I can't really control that. It's just really old gum. You know what I mean? So, Ernesto, if you wanted to, you could have me ship these sooner than later to try and save the gum. But I don't know what'll happen to it. I'll put these packs in front of the gum to try and help it out. Now, did you say you had a new bag? Yeah, new bag. So it is just gum, and it's not a collectible thing. It's pretty funny to look at, but it's not like you're going to have it PSA graded or anything, and it probably will crumble. It feels very brittle. Pokemon blew apart. Video games and TV series, he says, sure pushed the word out. Do you think Pokemon will ever stop printing the cards? No, I don't think they will. No, this is it's too great of a company. What'll happen with Pokemon, they'll just pass it on to their children, you know? So the old CEO will retire and a new younger CEO will take over, and it will keep being passed down because it is a money-making machine. And honestly, we ought to have something like this here in America. We ought to have some kind of card that we sell. I guess Magic the Gathering sort of is. That's our set, is Magic the Gathering and sport cards, but I don't feel like Magic the Gathering's been doing a very good job, you know what I mean? All right, now we have a payment from Hark the Raven. He sent $24, Hark the Raven, but he didn't include a message. So many people have been doing that actually in the description I had to include a little message that says, please leave a message. Excuse me. Hark the Raven sent $24. As a Magic player, I find Pokemon a lot more fun to collect. Yeah, sure. Pokemon's got something working for it. Hark the Raven, it's me. What's up, Sean? What did you want with it? Sean, can you confirm that it's you by telling me the first number of your address when you make a request on what to do with the money? All right, so while he's doing that, let's look at who's next. It would be Mr. Ran. Ran M, just give me the Machamp fam. TCC, cut my SV49. What are you talking about, Ran? You have an SV49? Oh, you're talking about the one in the folder. All right. So this is for Ran. Didn't you say, like, for me to skip over that one and go to the next one or something? Sean says 5. Yeah, I believe that's correct. Yes. So what can I do for you, Mr. Sean? MTG is weird to me. It's not on the same level as Pokemon. He says, no, it's okay. Ran M. All right. No problem, Ran. It's a great card. I really like it. Speaking of which, where the Scooby-Doo TCG at? Where is it at? I don't know. Now we have a large order from Savannah So, who says, hey, Mr. 100 for my slab away. Let's start there. Waiting for Sean Preston to tell me what he wanted to do. So Savannah So, we're going to remove $100. So that's been updated. I paid an additional $10 to get a pack break spot, please. All right, sounds good. Hark the Raven. And Mr. Savannah wants 2 of the Opus 14s. You got it, man. Here they are. MTG is a lot more fun to play and build, whereas Pokemon is more fun to collect. Steve, I would really like it if Magic the Gathering focused on being more collectible because, you know, in my opinion, you don't have to be, you know, you don't have to have it one way or the other. You can do both. You know what I mean? All right, so we got Kraken. Holy. Like, think about it. Final Fantasy is a way younger card set, and I feel like there's already more people trying to collect the modern version of Final Fantasy than the modern version of Magic the Gathering. And, oh man, nice. You got a full art Ewan. Is it Ewan? That's a hit. So anytime you can pull those full arts, you're doing very well. How would you make MTG more collectible, sir? Well, I would say that it's really important for them to develop recognizable characters. So, like, for Pokemon, you've got these very recognizable Pokemon. They have specific names, and you go, oh, that's a Jigglypuff, oh, that's a Charizard, oh, that's a Pikachu. And they recur. So they show up over and over again. So they're a recurring character is what they are. You know what I mean? And that's why they feel collectible. All right, Tifa. They're trying with Secret Lairs. I'll buy some Magic. You know, Magic is a set that I'm very open-minded to. Here's my concern with Magic the Gathering, though. When I go into like Walmart or Target or whatever, I look on the shelf and Magic is always stocked. And so that's a very bad sign for me because I don't want to buy something that people can just go to the store and easily buy. Savannah with an S. They do have that in MTG. They are Planeswalkers. Stranger Things Secret Lair cards coming out. Yeah, help me out with that, guys. If you remind me of that, I'll bring some onto the channel and show them off. I don't have anything against Magic. Magic needs to be collectible, and so they need to focus on making really gorgeous cards with recognizable recurring characters that sort of become, you know, when you think of Magic, you want to be able to think of clear characters and, oh, these characters are Magic, you know what I mean? And those characters need to be like attractive or cool. Like you either need to be attracted to them or you need to wish you were like them or they were yours, you know, like you wish you owned a Charizard. So that's why he's such a cool card. Here we go, Savannah, you're right here. So that's really important for collectability in my opinion. Daniel Beard. How's it going, Daniel? He says, pack break and 1, fates collide. How's it going, Daniel Beard? So, Mr. Daniel Beard, I think Daniel Beard also might have mentioned that he wanted to be placed into the new pack break. Daniel Beard. He has 23. The main problem is that MTG's audience is above 13. Yeah, I think I agree, but I also disagree. I don't think that is impossible to get adults to collect something. You know what I mean? Like, usually it's adults that have all the money, you know, like, and it's not like kids can't play Magic, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Hey, mister, I wanted it on the pack break also. Is that Daniel Beard? Let me have a sip of my drink. Okay. Now we have Rika. Hey, mister, could I get 5 EV Heroes? You sure can, Rika. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13-year-olds have no disposable income. Yeah, so I think it's mostly adults collecting. But you know, when I think of Magic, I don't think of like. Let me ask you that. So Charizard is obviously very collectible for Pokemon cards, and Pikachu as well. Charizard of Magic. I know there's like a Lotus card or something like that, like Black Lotus. You know, I don't have any nostalgia for Magic, but I think of the Black Lotus card and I go, who cares? It's a picture of a flower. And so it doesn't really grip me, you know, it doesn't make me go, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, wow, that's cool just to look at, even if I don't know what it is. It doesn't do that for me. Like, I don't know what that is, but I love looking at it. All right, look at this Sylveon. And cold. Wow, that's kind of a cold round, Mr. Rika? Rika? Eureka? But yeah, I think that's really important to have something in your collection that is so good looking that you could just show it to a stranger who doesn't collect in the same hobby and they go, wow, that's impressive looking. It's Rika. The old dual lands look cool and money in my opinion. Raymond, Randy, Ramiro. Here's another great example. So Yu-Gi-Oh! They've got like their Black Magician, they got the Girl Magician, they got Blue Eyes, White Dragon, right? And everyone recognizes that term, Blue Eyes for White Dragon. Everyone knows about it. So what is that for Magic? I feel like Magic doesn't have it. You know what I mean? They need it. That's what they need in order to get a foothold into collectibles rather than just being a playable game, which honestly, a lot of game playing is just moved to online, and you don't need physical cards for online games. I went it in the pack break also. It says Savannah so one in the pack break, 2 Opus. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. I misread it. I apologize, Savannah Rith. I also sent payment for the pack break, Mr. Mr. Nate, could you tell me what your PayPal name is so I know who you are? There you go. Mr. Either my internet is messing up or it's yours. Don't forget the God cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! You guys, is there something wrong with the stream? The God cards are insane in Yu-Gi-Oh! Joey Barton says one live custom. Is there an Elder Scrolls? So Joey Barton, one live. Doot. Nathan, okay. It's a bit laggy. Stream is fine. Lagging. Stream is a bit laggy. All right, I'm going to be turning